Okay. Okay. All right. Hello. Hello. Sherry. Steinbrenner's here. George is dead. Call me back. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Please don't leave. Welcome to the stream. Guys. Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls, Rinslet, thank you for the resub. We're here. How's everybody doing? Before I started streaming, I was just in the room, when I was in the room of just like getting ready for stream, and this song was fucking driving me crazy as it does once a week. I couldn't help but think about do you guys remember the old Vine where the little kid is like sitting on the porch with, I don't know if it's a relative or just some old man. It leaves a lot to be like questioned. But the little kid's on the porch and he goes, "Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman." And then the old guy goes, "Hey." The like in this song, it gives me the vibes, and then I was imagining that old guy like doing that to over the Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls title screen, and I don't know, I thought it was funny. Hello, it's the 19th. Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about that. I'm sure we'll talk about that again on Sunday. I'm sure that I will bring up that Vine another time this weekend. Happy birthday, Mitsuru Kirijo. Thank you so much for being blessedly born on the 19th Friday of 2026, but like 25-ish years ago. Guys, how old, if we're talking about, like, if let's say the Persona characters are aging in real time, how old is Mitsuru Kirijo right now? Asking for me. Let's say hi to everybody. Sis, Rinslet, Barudge, Rinslet, thanks again for the gift sub, or for the resub. Sis, Rinslet, Brudge, Zebra, Comb, Kingo, Buddy Bro, 34. I'm just kidding. That's gross. Happy 34th birthday, Mitsuru Kirijo. You're a peach. That's the age. Wait, is that true? Am I 35? No, I'm 34. No, Snack, don't worry. I'm 34. Guys, hello. I have no idea what to make of this raid message. She was in her last year of high school in 2010. So was I! But I'm choosing to read it as a panicked Komaru going, "Bestie, we're leaving this town. Wait, this isn't the potty? Impossible. Ah! Move!" I don't think I've seen this meme. Is it old or is it new? Post it to me. Show me. Guys, I'm drinking a Red Bull. Don't judge me. It's sugar-free. Sugar-free with only 20 calories per can and 120% of your daily vitamin B12. 114 milligrams of caffeine per 12 fluid ounces. Why are you drinking a Red Bull at midnight? I came in. Listen, this is just how I'm moving. Oh, I have. I don't think I've ever actually watched the video to this, but I have seen people posting about it. This JoJo's thing. I have seen it all over my feed. I just don't click. I don't click on videos. How do you ever get to sleep? I am about to do 3 hours worth of non-stop talking, and that always makes me tired. But 2, I'll probably be up like for another 2 hours or so afterwards. All right, we'll watch it for the first time live on stream. Everybody, pull it up. Why fuck is it not? Oh. Here we go.
Get in the car! We're leaving this town now! What the? Impossible! This isn't the car! No! No! Hermit!
I guess that was pretty funny. The one that the version that I've seen is like people posting the like copy pasta and then throwing like a shit ton of emojis on it. Is that like the format, or was that just like one person doing it that I saw? All right, guys. Anyway, it would be funny if Komaru was trying to hop onto the squatty potty and then realize that she was over a barbed wire fence, and then she had to shout Hermit Purple through her megaphone and shoot out like a vine whip. Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of people who were like, just, you know, if I saw it lead to just a bunch of discussion about like that JoJo's is just like that on the regular. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Last week, if you weren't here, was massive. We got to the naughty part of the game. And by naughty, I mostly just mean like sad. That was the whole. Last week, we got to the Kotoko chapter, which we had all been dreading since the very beginning of the game, because we knew there was some fucking Diddy Blood fucking Epstein Island shit in this. I knew it. Well, we're saying it all out loud now. I knew there was something like that in this. I knew that's why people dropped it on stream. I knew that's why people said don't play it. I didn't think it would be that bad. For the most part, I don't think it was that bad. We're just coming out and saying it. I mean, we all saw it. Yeah, the Epstein angle was the shit I expected. Why are we so confident that we're past the worst of it? I don't know, Will, unless you went on the wiki and deep dove read on the whole plot of the game. It seems to me like we're past the worst of it. Even before we got to this chapter, I wouldn't say it was like, you know, it's never been like chill. It's never been chill. So I expect it to still have little chill going forward. I just don't think we're gonna get another chapter like that, in that same way. Like for it, you know, like that kind of content, I think is what makes people the most uncomfortable. And I don't think they would do it twice in a row, because each chapter has been like a different thing. So, you know, I'm not saying there's not going to be any knives sticking out of the ground. It's not like there will be no hypodermic needles on the beach ever in the rest of the game. I just think that was the worst chapter. But anyway, well, I guess we'll find out. But for the most part, things very rarely make me uncomfortable. You know, in media at least. I watch most media with a stone-faced look on my face, whether it's violence or anything like that, like any of that objectionable content. But I'm still I'm but a man. I still feel, and I felt sad. I didn't like that because it was sad. It bummed me out. Other than strapping Komaru into the molestomatic, I felt like most of what we ran into last week was what I expected. That was not. I could never have predicted a minigame that was that. But at the same time, like, it's not funny. I don't find it funny, but I do find it funny that they put that in the game. You guys feel me on that? Like, I wasn't, like, slapping my big Dorito belly and laughing about it. in that way, but I do think it's hilarious that's in there, that someone put that in there. Anyway, all said, I was pretty sucked in. I think it was a pretty engrossing stream, and also we got to a bunch of story content stuff towards the end. We found out a lot about the little devils, that they were. There's some of the shit that they're doing in this, and I mean, obviously it's a side game, but there's definitely a level of disbelief one must suspend, beyond like what you normally have to for Danganronpa, I think, because, we're meant to believe that there has always been a Hope's Peak Elementary School, and also that the Hope's Peak Elementary School, like the school that is supposed to be for the best and brightest, has like a troublemaker timeout classroom specifically for kids who had childhood trauma. Can we talk? This is one of the things we learned last week. There is a classroom where they go, oh, those kids are all those kids come from fucked up, horrible parents and bad homes. Should throw them all in the troublemaker class. But we found out that's where all of the little despairs met. They sort of trauma bonded, and then they decided to jump off the roof. And then that's when Junko appeared and like scooped them, and then took them away because they were. Took them away because they were ski cozy in the back of the truck. Yeah, no, I mean, like, obviously they were troubled because of it, and that's why I'm sure being troubled and acting out in the class is why they were put in the troublemaker class. It's just that why would that be in a Hope's Peak Academy in the first place? Why would there be something like that? It doesn't feel like it makes sense for what we know about like how these like Ubermensch schools were designed to happen. But you know, it's a thing. I think right now the most interesting part of the game is Monica, and like what we now are meant to kind of interpret about like what is going on with her. After last week, I think that they are raising her to be like a ultimate despair transplant almost. This is my theory, and if it turns out that I was right about this, everybody's gonna have to give me gift subs. You know how the remnants of... I was thinking about this over the week. You know how the remnants of despair, like, grafted Junko's body parts onto themselves after she died? What if they got her, like, brain, and they're raising, like, Monica to, like, brain transplant her into there so that she can return? I think that's... If you had to ask me, like, what my theory is, or, like, where I think this is going, I think that's where it's going. And they're gonna like brain transplant Junko into Monica. But we'll see. Otherwise, Komaru and Toko are BFFs again. Can anybody figure out the acronym for the stream title? Does anybody have any idea what they think it is? What if Junko got the idea of Monokuma for Monica? Like Monodaka? Guys, I think last week I have to come clean about something from last week. I'm sorry, I have to apologize. I have to issue a formal apology about something from last week's stream that I did that I've been feeling really bad about, and I've just been feeling like I just made myself look terrible. I don't think we mentioned what Friday it was last week. I'm just thinking about it. I think I forgot. Or if I didn't forget, I think I might have said last week was the 19th Friday. But I'm coming clean here. And telling you that it's this week. I thought this week, when Zebra asked me earlier at his stream, I said it was the 20th Friday, like confidently, like I didn't even think I needed to look. And then I did look, and it was the 19th, and I was like, damn. I think we fucked up somewhere. I think we fucked up last week. And I was like, fuck. We fucked up. Anyway, we're back on track starting now. I'm sorry to the YouTube VOD watchers. I know this is your favorite part. Anyway, we're beginning the game. Oh. I guess I'm loading off of this one. That happened on a different day. In my bed in despair, truck on despair highway. No. Is Rinslet still here? Rinslet. I need you here for me to, while I describe this. Oh, look at this is Morio-esque. Thoughts? This is Morio-esque. Yeah, it's cozy in my bed, in the truck, on the highway. One of my favorite things that, like, jokes that has come out of the group is sometime last year we all got really obsessed with, like, sending each other these acronyms. And then IMB, like, in my bed, that like ended up becoming like a big thing. But Rinslet pioneered an even more ridiculous version, which was in IMBIDD, IDD standing for in the dark. And then being like, solve it, dude. Like, why would anyone ever think it was duh instead of the? Yeah, D equals duh. D stands for the in these acronyms. So they were cozy in my bed and in the truck on the highway. And I have the screenshot here. Let's look at it. Everybody knows. We know what's in Chain of Memories, right? O to be this. Scooped up and kidnapped away to fucking Despair HQ, but cozy with my friends in my bed. It's just nice. It's just nice for them. Except that they gotta be all on Kotoko's hair. Her hair is so long. If she tried to sit up, she'd be like, thunk. Like she would have to. It would pull her back down. It's like so funny. If you posted 5 of the like relieved face emoji in a row, that's what this is. You posted 5 relieveds in a row in a little sheet. They're that. Anyway, we also linked up with Nagisa. Komaru, I think, asked him why he didn't just go to the cops, which is hilarious last week. She continues to be a little dua. And then Toko, I think, said something based about it, too. We're with Nagisa. He seems to be the most reasonable of the Warriors of Hope. But I think that is going to end up meaning that something bad's going to happen to him. Because even though he definitely still seems 100% for the cause that they came here to do, he at least wants to help us. He at least wants to get us out of here so that we don't die. And also he took the bracelet off of Komaru. Now you can see her dreadfully pale little wrist under there. And she's like, "Bestie, look, I got tan." And it's like if you bumped like 1 pixel of like color slider from white to whiter. "Look, bestie, I got a little tan line." And she's like, whatever you say. But we know that she did get maybe a little more tan than Toko, who, let's be real, white as a sheet. White as the driven snow. Anyway, they're funny. She's me, pale. Hey, me too. I was looking at the trophies for this game the other day, guys. And while we are on track to get some of them, there's a trophy for getting... You guys, there's a trophy in this game for getting both straight B ranks and straight A ranks on the Byakuya Come report. A trophy I will never get. But we are intending to try to do it at least once. There's also one for getting all the hidden kids. Which if at the end of the game, if you can like go back to chapters, I am definitely going to do, because this chapter 2 would not be that long for me to just blast through. And I'm trying to get a lot of trophies right now, because if you look at my trophies on PSN, wait, you can't get to it from here. Fuck. Anyway, I'm getting close to 300 trophies on PlayStation. I almost said on Sony. I'm getting close to 500 Sony trophies. 300, I mean. Or, I'm sorry, not 300. I've had that for, like, a decade. I meant trophy level 300. Which I think is where it turns over to silver. Confirm, maybe, Sis? But I really want to do that. That's one of my gamer goals for this year. I need to make it, like... Well, I guess I probably need, like, multiple platinums to do that. One of my gamer goals for this year is to get as many PlayStation trophies as I can, and try to get to 300 trophy level. I think we're at 289 right now. Do you think straight A backfills the straight B? I would hope so. Most, I think most PlayStation trophies are like that. But with this game, baby, who knows? All right, Nagisa, sorry, man. Oh, he's running away. Wait, come back. Anyway, we're at least looking decent, I think, on getting the hidden kids, and maybe getting at least a B rank on this chapter. Because not only did I redo a bunch of it, and I don't think we died or anything, but we have all of them so far. Let me just make sure I'm good. Oh, I swear... Hold on. We found one at the very end of last week. Was that Masaru? It was up there. Was that... I just want to make sure I didn't, like, save before that happened. Okay, I guess it was. Oh, yeah, Jotaro. I mean, he's always the second one. Okay. So, but we're good, though, still. We're looking for Kotoko next. And that's right. We have, like, a whole chapter ahead of us. I forgot that last week that chapter ended when we beat Kotoko, and then we played further ahead, but we're still at the very beginning of this chapter 4. All right, little bro, you gonna open the Zoldyck family doors of strength? Let's see what you got. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow, it wasn't heavy at all.
This is it.
And this is an underground passage or something, I think, is what we're here for. And when I was in Japan, I went to a shrine that looked like this. In fact, I went to many.
Stairs? This is the secret passageway we prepared in case of emergency. Go through here, and you can get outside the town.
Yeah, it has a little... genuinely, these are those little fucking video game Wi-Fi bar stairs. I wouldn't even bat an eye if they brought it up, if the girls brought it up. What's a trophy you saw and we're like, no, I'm not gonna humor you on that, fuck you. It's hard for me to think off the top of my head. Cause I'm normally fairly forgiving towards trophies. A lot of games have trophies that, like, you'll need to replay the game multiple times to get. And that, I think, is totally fine. I'm like, not, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's if you wanted to get everything, you gotta put some work in. But like the ones that I think personally are like maybe the worst are the ones that ask you to like get through an entire game without healing or, you know, something like that. I think sometimes those are fine if the game is short, or if it's easy to like reload and come back. But not every game is like that. The ones that ask you to do some, like, you know, something that just seems impossible. Whether it takes way too long or just takes so much repeated play or repeated tries. That, like, you know, I respect that there are trophies like that. I feel like that was, like, the mentality of, like, achievements and trophies and stuff back in, like, the 7th gen, I feel like was a lot more like that. That's why if Rock Band 2 has like one like that, I'm not surprised, because trophies in general used to be a lot meaner. They've sort of smoothened out now to where it's just like most games are just do everything. But yeah, I don't know. The ones that ask you to like do the whole game without like doing something, those are probably the ones that I'm like, well, I'm probably not going to get that. The endless set list without failing or pausing the game. That's pretty funny. 7 hours. One thing you could do though is you could like hand off the guitar. If you like, do you think that would be fun, Kingo, if you had like a buddy on deck with you? Did you ever try it? You probably would need to like look at the whole set list and like pee before you start, and then like plan like parts of different songs where you're gonna hand off, like, you know, like kind of parts of songs that have like a little downtime or like a little slow point. And you'd also need someone who like you knew wouldn't fuck up. Hitting pause on instinct, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the FF9 Excalibur 2, that's a good one. That's not even a trophy, that's just in the game. I mean, I know there is a trophy for getting it, but stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know, I'm never gonna do this. Because part of the fun of it also is that, like, you also sort of, like, I don't know if other people are like this, but I also sort of, like, a lot of the time I try to do things without a guide. Where, like, I'm sure you could follow, like, a minute-by-minute guide of, like, things you need to do. But it's also kind of fun to, like, create your own route for something like that. But then it's, like, you know, how long am I going to spend failing at this? Right, girls?
What are you doing? Hurry up and leave.
All that came from the stairs?
Hey, what's the holdup? If you just go through here, you'll be outside of the city.
Oh yeah, and Komaru is trying to, like... she is feeling the call to action here. She's feeling her hero's journey call to action. But she still thinks she's too Norma to do it. But I think before the end of this chapter, she's gonna turn it around.
Didn't you want to run away? Didn't you want to escape this town?
That's right. That's what I've always wanted.
What she's always wanted. I was in a little room. Also, how is she even gonna get down those stairs? Look at these stairs. Who's getting down that? A hamster? How is she gonna fit? You'd have to like go horizontal and like slide down it. Komaru being like, well, I'm just not cut out for this. I guess this is goodbye, Toko. And then you just hear like, as she like bump down the stairs. Why is Nagisa helping them? I don't 100% remember, but I think he could tell that like they weren't, like the same as the evil adults, and he just wants to help. He just wants to let them go. There might be more to it, but it just seemed like he kind of understood what was happening here.
At least that's what I thought. Toko, is it really okay for me to go?
Do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with me. Not anymore.
I guess it's also true that if they leave, then the plan can go off without their interference.
Oh my. Seems like I'm just in time.
Let's fucking go. Climbing out of the stair hole. This is the chapter for this ends with an extraordinarily detailed Nagito handy hand reaching out of the little Zelda toilet stair hole. Oh my. And then next week, 2-page spread opens up. Nagito's shadowed, detailed face crawling out of there. Immaculately shaded. Yes!
Man, that was close. Truly a last-minute save.
What do we think it says on his face? Does anybody want to translate for me? I don't know what those, I would imagine those are, katakana. What does it say on his face? Guys, I think I don't know if we mentioned it, like, the week after it happened. I think one of the funniest, jokes, which is also totally wholesome, one of the funniest jokes in this game is when Kotoko played the little trick on Nagito and she pied him. I get like a true, like, genuine giggle out of that situation. All she did was go, "Not!" and then she threw a bunch of pies at him. And he just, like, took it and chilled. I thought that was funny.
You? Why are you here?
This is an aura moment, though. Aho? Okay, that makes sense. And Will, thank you for translating that for me. Aho? I mean, stupid.
Why am I here? To persuade her to stay, of course.
Telling Will who looked it up. Ah, that's funny. Anyway, I my thoughts on Nagito have not changed also since we talked about him a week or two ago. I think that he wants the thing that he is in this for, what he wants, is either maybe to keep tabs on Monica also, but like because his motivations are never that like one-dimensional, I think that he wants to see a battle between the Future Foundation and the Warriors of Hope. Or even just a battle between these two and the Warriors of Hope. Because his whole, like, you know, his whole thing is like wanting, you know, even though right now he is like the despair Nagito, like he is like evil. I think from the Chapter 0 thing in what we got out of that in Danganronpa 2, he still like wants to see Hope win in like a twisted way. He wants to see like which will come out on top is what I think he's in this for.
So that our boring and common protagonist who has no distinct characteristics doesn't just quit.
Huh?
Komaru Naegi, though you are normal, not an ultimate, or even a part of Future Foundation, I really do think quite poorly of the idea that you would abandon your friend and run off alone.
I'm here to keep There's 3 more chapters left to go, Komaru.
Are you really going to just run away like this? Is your conscience
He
clear?
looks so funny with the shit all over his face.
Stop it! What are you saying? She's about to leave for good!
What are you saying, Mention? Right? Because even though, like, they think he is serving under them, he clearly wants to continue this, you know, battle between the two factions.
That would be quite bothersome for me, you know? That is why I must convince her to stay.
Huh?
It would be disappointing if she did not see the game through to the end, how it was meant to be.
Don't just go speaking your mind without permission! You're a servant! Listen to me. In order to see our paradise, this girl cannot stay here.
So then I must ask, which is more important to the Warriors of Hope? Paradise or the game?
I'm here because they didn't assign another area past those stairs, and I can't let you reveal that. Oh, Nagito, you just did, silly! Oh, Handy, oh, shoot, you're so right, oh! Yo, First Chosen Cheez-It, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry you won't be able to chat until tomorrow, but I appreciate it. I did turn follower only mode on, right? Yes, I did. Yes.
What are you talking about? It's obviously...
The game, of course.
It's always the
What?
game.
You're a smart one. You must be at least vaguely aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sneaking about. You could have openly proposed a halt to these slayings, to focus entirely on building paradise. And the reason you did not do exactly that, and are instead going behind their backs, is because you realize your favorite Miss Mage would choose the game over paradise.
I mean, that would make sense, because if he had wanted them out, like, just gone, he could have just asked, like, told Monica to, instead of going behind her back and doing this.
Do you know what you call someone who behaves like you're behaving?
Oh no, a misbehavior?
A traitor.
Oh!
You're wrong. I care about them more than anyone. They all have high hopes for me. I mean, I am the leader.
Nagisa.
Everybody knows Monica's the leader, dude.
Isn't it best if you just calm down a little? You can leave the rest to me.
This is raw. Except that his matchup is this little horned child.
Okay, I really think you should.
Damn it!
That's right. People who are not needed in this scene.
Now
should
that
go
he's
and
out of
do
the
rest.
picture, you guys want to see what's down these stairs? They look under and it's like, it's just like the map, like the void below the modeled map. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Bestie, I don't think we should go down there. And there's a, it's a void down like below the like level map, and there's like a down there. Big Yasuhiro face texture. Who is that guy? I don't really know either.
What are you talking about?
I must admit, I am a little disappointed. When I heard that she was his little sister, I was intrigued.
We gotta fucking prove this guy wrong. This Nagito. Kamaru, yank his chain around. We gotta beat this guy.
This? Makoto? Do you know him?
This is raw though, and I want to see them clash. If that happens at the end, if they like have a clash, even just a clash of wits, I want to see that shit. I don't care if it happens in the anime. I want it to happen in real. I want a luck off to happen. If it happens in the anime, it basically didn't happen to me. I want it to like happen actually.
Now listen, since I've planned the game out this far, I would like it to be completed.
Because depending on how they end this, I think that like they could round Nagito up, and it would be cool if it was Makoto who did that. Even though that's like coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb kind of to me. I think that would give him some like swag points. I think that would be neat. It depends on like how much they really want to like lead it into the actual events of DR2.
Of course, perhaps I am being somewhat unfair to you, Komaru. Rather, the one who disappointed me.
Oh,
was Toko.
now you've crossed the line.
Huh?
Now, oh, Kamaru, get his ass. Yeah. But the other thing is that, like, again, I'm sure this happens in the anime, even though, like, again, I don't care about that. Nagito, like, I mean, I guess we can assume that in, like, in real life, he also used his ultimate that way, but who's to say that he really did, you know? Like, I don't think we really have any idea about that. Plus, in this game, he got pied in the face, and he got scribbled on. So how lucky is that? Is that lucky? Also, isn't Makoto the ultimate hope now too? Didn't he digivolve?
Now, perhaps I am mistaken, but I believe we made a promise. You were to escort her to headquarters.
Listen, I'm just saying, I think it was pretty fucking embarrassing that he got pied like that. I don't think the real ultimate lucky student wielding his ultimate, I don't think he would have got pied like that. I don't think he would have looked like a chump in that way. Unless maybe he secretly really was hungry for pie. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, Makoto's feels like it's not even like really an old. It just feels like it's a joke basically, which I think is fine too. I think it works for that game. I think it's funny.
Promise escort? What are you talking about?
Oh, Toko.
I really think it should be Toko who answers that question.
I guess we like didn't. This is that shit she never was gonna talk about. They met before this though? Interesting.
But if you continue to be silent, the story cannot progress. So I will speak. I made a deal with Toko.
The Nagito Dark Bargain? She shook that handy hand? Oh, slimy, aren't we, madam? She took the dark deal.
If she escorts you to the children's main base,
Oh.
Byakuya Togami.
Well, clearly this didn't at any point happen, really, did it? Did this ever actually happen? I feel like she has just sort of been along for the ride with us this whole time. Other than, like, when we maybe initially met when we bumped into each other. Because she was looking for us for a reason. Even though it seems like Makoto didn't even know she was here.
Consider it exchanging hostages. The plan was to trade you and Byakuya.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, Komaru, it's just too much.
And it was such a good deal, too. Why did it have to come to this?
That's a lie, right? You're lying right now, aren't you?
Oh my gosh.
You're just making it up.
She was absolutely cowering over there. Oh.
If you believe it to be a lie, think back on when you two first met. When you first arrived at the hospital on your parachute, did you know why Toko turned up there?
And this is when she was funny.
She
But I guess
came
this
to
does
save
make
you
sense.
Because she was told where you would be landing. How else could you possibly explain such a contrived encounter? The reason Toko has been your companion through all this was because of her deal with me.
Lies! You're lying!
I went through considerable trouble making sure you would complete this little game. Returning the hacking gun you had lost, having the Monokuma kids deliver items. That was me.
Aw. Planning out all those fun puzzles for you, that was me. I found them out of the easy section in this fun book I bought the other day. 1001 fun puzzles for you for us. They were all easy all along? Yep, the first 5 pages.
No. Consider it game balance, as they say. You've thought about it before, I'm sure. Why enemies conveniently drop items? Why the path you must travel on to advance is
All of that
always
video game shit, that was because of me. Fun, right? It was fun for you. Do you think that they're extorting the Byakuya? And if you did a good enough job, we might even let him come. They were the ones who created the cum scoring system. Why? What's even in that for you guys? I don't know, Komaru. Game design.
The game began as a way for the children to have fun.
Why would
But it
Byakuya
was
go
also
along
a
with
game
it?
to help you grow.
He would control when he would come. How do they stop him from coming? Is he just that noble? No, it was for them to have fun.
And I am the one who made it that way.
Crashing out like Kane when they actually had Rosa. I'll come on my own terms and my terms alone.
Why me?
You mean, why was I so particular about choosing you?
I think basically they've got Byakuya hooked up into that shit they had Komaru in last chapter. That is probably like the facilitating factor in this perverse Byakuya cum-based grading system that we have bidded into existence. He's probably in that thing.
Well, that is all your brother's fault, of course.
And I didn't even see it until now. I didn't even connect those dots until right now when Nagito showed up. That it was like that. It's all because of her stupid jack-off little brother.
Makoto?
He defeated Junko and Oshima.
Oh,
The
true.
one I truly hate. And I wasn't there to witness it.
I wanted to be in Danganronpa 1. Oh, it would have been such a better game if you were.
That's why, this time around, I wanted to see the action up close.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this time he's clearly going for a more kind of... I mean, he's silly in the scenes with the kids, I think, but they clearly want to... I think they want to make it a distinct performance because, like, this is, you know, endgame Nagito, basically.
And not only that, unlike him, an ultimate, you are a normal girl who can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't even know he was in the... I thought that some of the Danganronpa 2 characters could be in the game. But I didn't even know he was going to be in it. But yeah, he definitely is. Seems to be a lot more involved, really, in the actual story than just like a guy who was sort of there. If you knew, you knew. Anyway, he wanted to be at... So did we know that he like, hated Junko? I don't know. This might be, like, new motivation. It's all you guys want to know what the problem is? Is that I never went back and I rewatched the Chapter 0 thing, and I really should have, because that was important. And I remember it well enough, but I never went back and rewatched it. But it's like... Whenever there's hate, it's like a double-sided love also, is what I think this means. Unless maybe we had the wrong idea about him. But she's just a normal,
That was
nice...
particularly compelling. Her brother, a hero, the symbol of hope. The little sister, utterly boring by comparison.
This is kind of raw.
If someone like you were to stand against despair, that would bring hope to the people. Hope is exclusively found on the side of the weak, the losing side.
Shelpa? Look at my big head on the right.
People are touched
Oh.
by underdog stories. Slaying Goliath, the weaker team winning a game. The majority of society is made up of the weak and untalented. They are inspired by such tales.
Nagito Komaeda would fucking hate Shoma Genzaki thoughts. Except I think they would hang out all the time.
What are you saying?
If my assumptions are correct, you will release a light even brighter than his. And in order for that to happen, I need you to participate in my game.
His game? So this, I wonder if he's Kurokuma. Someone has to be that other Monokuma. Unless, I mean, I guess Shirokuma is like totally autonomous, right? Maybe Kurokuma also is. It's just that they called him their advisor. He could, yeah. I mean, I guess that's not impossible. I thought Shirokuma mentioned being autonomous, but that could have been a lie, or maybe he didn't actually. But it could be him. That would be crazy if he was behind all of it, though. It could be, though. So this is proving wrong, sort of what I thought. I mean, it's similar, but it seems like he wanted to see if Komaru could overcome this. Even though she's just a little Norma.
Through the game, you will grow, defeat the final boss, and become the hope for this town. That's why it would be quite disappointing if you give up halfway through. Please, Save this
Yes.
town from despair. Show me your dazzling light of hope to crush despair.
It was such an awesome choice to do to do this scene with that shit on his face. With a little scribba. Only like 3 hours ago was Kotoko in the hideout with him like, okay, do you want a butterfly or a dragon? Ooh, maybe like a butterfly dragon. And then she just wrote Aho and made a little mustache on his face. And then she went off to go invoke horrors unknown.
What do you mean? I'm hope? I don't understand what you mean at all.
Komaru, it's fine. Everyone's always hope in this, and now it's your turn.
Ah, I see. So you still don't understand. I blame myself. I should have been more enthusiastic. But regardless, I truly do believe in you.
Also that when when she showed up, he was like, "Oh, you fucking suck," to her. That like first scene, at least this is how I remember it. When Komaru woke up in the like floating fucking fortress or whatever, and he was there, he was like, "Oh, truly uninspiring." And his plan all along was for her to overcome despair and be a hope. He was hating her ass.
No matter how big the despair, hope will always win in the end.
Bruh.
That is why I feel no remorse becoming despair myself.
Bruh.
You're just as crazy as those kids.
You want to see
You
my
must be
fucked up
insane.
hand? Kotoko painted my fingernails too. Do you want to see them? Look. Oh, I guess I like the one with the bunny.
Who cares about me? The more important thing is what you two are going to do now. I mean, now that Toko's lie has been uncovered.
Toko, say something, please, maybe?
Toko, please, just tell me the truth.
No.
What he's saying, it's a lie, right?
Her face is warping into the Hiropa one withered right now, I think.
That I'm gonna be traded for Byakuya, and you've been lying this whole time. That's gotta be a lie.
Yeah, she's under
Right.
contract that these two can't share a scene together, and that's why she's not saying anything. Under her breath, she's like, we're gonna get in real trouble about this. Spike Chunsoft is not gonna be happy about this one.
Answer me, Toko!
Who would actually want to save someone like you? Of course it's not a lie.
Oh no?
What?
All this time I was protecting you and cheering you up. It was all for the sake of Master Byakuya.
But there must be an angle to this, right? Maybe she thinks that if she is mean to Komaru, then Komaru will leave. Because I truly don't. I think, like, I'm obviously there. This must clearly this was the case at first. She did show up on the roof when, like, right away when Komaru got there, but like, it has to have changed after a certain point. I guess it would make sense. Like, this is why she has been so fucking annoying about everything we've tried to do in the game so far. It makes a lot more sense why she wouldn't have wanted us to go up the building and contact the Future Foundation in the first place. But nobody buys that she, like, actually was gonna sell us out still at this point.
Toko.
That's right. I was deceiving you. And you just kept relying on me.
Oh.
Toko! Trusting me like an idiot.
Bestie,
It's your
Oomphy, twin. You idiot. Even Oomphy.
I believed in you.
No!
Well, you shouldn't have done that. Why would you believe in me? I have a split personality with a serial killer. I'm abnormal.
No. Noah.
All my life, nobody even tried to trust me. It's always been like that. That's why I've never had a problem lying to people. But regardless, why do you believe in someone like me?
Toko.
From the very start, I hated you. Just being with you was insufferable.
No, look at her little boo-hoo-hoo animation also. Look at Nagito. Damn. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm weird. Have you ever seen this stupid hat? That's weird. I feels like you're making yourself the victim right now, bestie, but I mean, sure.
Lies. It's all lies.
Oh, look, she believe her.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
Toko with the Jughead hat on suddenly.
I tricked you from the start. You were a fool not to realize it. You're just a stupid idiot who got set up by the coward Toko Fukawa.
She's a
Simple as that.
Idiot. No. You're the Aho. Nagito, hand me that pen. Here you go. And she just, what are it's just Toko. It's so hard for me to do Toko and Nagito in the same scene because Nagito's voice is basically like, oh, this. And Toko's is like, oh, this. It's like it's the same voice, really. They're not supposed to be, but like, she just is, it's hard for me to do like a Toko voice, especially because she doesn't stutter anymore. It was easy for me to distinguish it in DR1 because she's always, like, stuttering, but she doesn't do that as much in this game. That's why they can't share the scene. But anyway, like the Gordon Ramsay idiot sandwich? I think she scribbles a mustache and on Komaru in the scene, and she writes Aho on there, and she goes, what are you even? A stupid Italian? Oh, I meant idiot, but I guess.
Ah, Toko. Don't you think that maybe your ranting isn't helping? If you put it like that, she will be even more motivated to leave you behind, will she not? If you want to stop her, you've got to try harder. Byakuya is important to you, right?
Why did he... The vibes over here are freaking me out. I'm gonna go up here. Why did he go up here? Look at him back there. What is the fucking weird ass? What is he doing?
Guess there's no other way. By force if I have to.
Force?
Oh my god. Toko versus Komaru? This is gonna go crazy. Oh! Raw! This is raw!
Gotta kill! Kill! Oh, I got no choice. I gotta start the slicing.
Well, this seems like the opposite of what Nagito and gang wanted, but
Toko!
I guess we're doing this now. They want she can't complete the game if she gets scissored up. I think she's doing something.
Already, Toko?
Oh fuck! What are the buttons on this? Oh my god! Oh, it's D-pad, right?
It would be troublesome.
Holy shit! Okay,
did
wrong
not play
button.
your
Wrong
role.
button. Oh my undies! What happened? Toko, you sliced my skirt off! Yasuhiro! Kazuichi! Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I can make this work still. It never works, but Komaru is like more statically on the screen, right? There we go. Okay, fuck, Snag, it's never gonna be that. It is never going to work like that. Just give it up. Toko,
What are you doing?
dance.
Stop!
Oh no, I'm in my undies now. Kazuichi's just on the screen. This is not good.
If you don't get
Oh,
serious,
fuck, wait, I thought I could maybe paralyze her back. Alright, what am I meant to even do here? Yeah, this is
you done already?
Fire Emblem Fates like.
To survive.
Yes! It works
Hold on, I think I hit her there. Works on the stun gun,
If
okay.
you don't defeat me, you'll
Ow,
never be able to
stop.
leave this town. See? Now what are you gonna do?
Oh, I got bullets too, didn't I? Do I have this? No. Is Nagito throwing me bullets? Here you go, naked girl. Sketch.
Kill you!
Oh no, she's so vulnerable. Fuck. I can't die.
You done already?
I will do this for Masters. No! I'm never gonna get the cum rank now! I'm reloading! Don't do this for you! Don't go! We could skip basically everything we've done up until this point. Don't even worry about it. Get out of here, Kazuichi. Fuck you. You didn't help me at all. We'll be right back in. Let me get my brake bullets equipped. I'm not really sure what we're doing here because when she's charging at me, I don't know what is there, like, what is there to stop her. Is there a skip scene button?
This is it.
Handy, out of the way. This is getting spicy. No way, mister. This is PG-13 content. Spike Chunsoft's gonna be pissed off at us. I'm not letting you watch this. They're all aware of it this week.
If you don't get serious, I'm seriously gonna kill you.
Here we go. I will not lose a single article of clothing. There, that's how we can. That's what we can do.
I won't let you escape, Komaru.
Maybe I just need to kind of like bait her into an attack.
You did not play your role.
I know at least that this seems to be working.
It works on the stun gun.
If you don't defeat me, you'll never be able to leave this town.
Like as long as I keep my distance from her,
What are you gonna do?
I can kind of avoid.
If you don't get serious, I'm seriously gonna kill you.
Genocide Jill, I know you like me more than Toko does.
Done already.
Don't even fucking... Oh, also, wait a minute. I see now that she's jumping up there to get a battery, maybe?
School or the outside world.
Hold on, I wasn't even looking
It's
at
all
that.
the same.
What are
Let's...
you doing?
Oh, no. Let's see if we shoot. What is this? Okay, I think the longer she's on the little lantern,
Seriously?
maybe the more she will charge up the stun gun battery.
Even with that,
So as long as we shoot her off,
Komaru should be
then
easily outmatched
eventually
by
she's gonna run
Toko.
out. It seems like maybe that's what's happening.
If you don't get
She definitely is getting
serious,
lower.
I'm seriously gonna kill you.
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Owned. Now give me my skirt.
Ah, she lost consciousness.
Nagito was wearing it. Give me that. How do I look, Handy? Like a spring chicken, buddy. Give me that. Remember how all the characters in No Sleep for Date knew it was a spin-off Midquel? Yeah, that was funny. That game, Zebra was talking about that today, and so I was thinking about that. I would have been fine with more of that. You remember how there were all those extra scenarios, and we like did a couple of them. Those were funny. I bet there were other like funny ones that we didn't see. I get why Zebra moved on, but like, I also would have been content to see the rest. Pick her up, carry her over your back.
Toko.
That would be raw. Yeah, but wasn't the one where they all went to Atami one of the VN ones? That one was funny. The one where Date like actually went to Atami. It would have been hard to make. I get like not wanting to do a whole stream of just that, but I was left curious about what the rest of them were like.
That means I must have lost.
This is like Luffy versus Usopp. I'm standing on that. Thoughts? I'm standing on business on that. Can we get can someone make me a fan art of Luffy? You know when Luffy is like crying and he has his hat down over his eyes? Could someone make me maybe fan art of that? Exactly that, but with Komaru's hair coming down under the just coming down from under the hat, and then Toko's on the ground, and then can we get a Nagito a crying Nagito going merry? Would someone make that for me? I would be so happy. I'd pin it in the Discord.
that's the case, I can't stop you now. Hurry up and run!
I'm not leaving anymore. No.
What are you doing? If you don't hurry, next time I really will take you by force.
Yeah, it's a captain's burden to bear. I think Komaru pulling out the megaphone right now and into it, she says, "Make up." Pew.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Oh!
You lost on purpose.
Huh?
You lost on purpose so you can let me go. Right? Saying cruel things to me and attacking me without warning. It was an act, wasn't it?
Yeah, we all knew that.
So that I wouldn't hesitate to leave you here.
What are you talking about? Why would you think that?
Don't treat me like an idiot. I already know you're much stronger than I am. We've been together all this time.
Even though she did kill me in one, she did kill me on one of the attempts. But it clearly, like, I think we got hit by her, like, spinning move a couple times, and I don't even think I took damage. It seems like the damage is really light in that fight. All she was doing was pretending to attack and slicing our clothes off for this week's fan service segment.
Toko, why?
If things stayed the same, you never would have made a move, would you? You always made me decide. You didn't do anything on your own.
Oh, yeah, well, we know Jill loves her. Jill came to save her. Now, I would imagine, I guess they both knew about the mission because she was Jill when she appeared. And I think she's the one who asks if it's Dekomaru when Komaru first appeared, like when she landed there. But I mean, come on, like they both love her at this point. But Jill could have been, she could have been running, you know, like going to save her on the train just because that was the task. We'll never know. And how could we ever?
Wanted to give me a chance.
How could we ever truly understand?
I was with you all this time, you know? I know you well, too.
Oh.
And also, listening to this crazy idiot's orders just makes my skin crawl.
Listening to this, aho.
Hope. It sounds disgusting when you say it.
Raw! This is a raw line! This is raw!
Well, that is completely understandable. But are you really okay with this? If Miss Komaru runs away, the safety of the hostage cannot be guaranteed.
Oh, this pained Toko face has appeared like 12 times since we got to this little temple, and it's funnier every time. That's just like your opinion, man. Oh!
Well, personally, it's for the sake of the game. Byakuya Togami is important to you, is he not? Then allow me to lend a hand.
He'll never come
See,
again, you know.
You'll still make it if you go now.
Get him! Get him! No! Get him, Komaru! Oh no! Well, hold on. She wasn't so bad the last time we met.
Get your blood on my glasses. I'm the Cinderella of the Flutter Flower Garden.
Yes. Yes.
Please stop!
Oh, raw!
Shut the hell up, you lanky, wavy-haired bastard!
All right. Even though you two share knowledge, you don't share memories, correct? So then, you have no idea who the real enemy is. An honest mistake, I suppose.
Idiot! It's no mistake. What I share with her isn't just knowledge. She and I also share emotions.
Yes!
There's no way we'd both love Master. And my emotions are telling me this. To kill you and let Dekomaru escape. And you're something of a pretty boy yourself, so I can kill you as I like. No remorse.
I see. So you've decided to stop taking advantage of Komaru Naegi. Is that friendship?
Huh?
To travel the harsher path, for the sake of protecting your friend. Such beautiful friendship. I truly think it's a splendid thing. But aren't you a serial killer? You're an aberrant who has no problem taking lives to satiate your own lusts. For someone like that to say things like friendship or friends, do you not find it strange? Or even shameful?
His only friend is his hand. Yes! 2 besties!
I can't breathe. Friendship. Friends. Obviously friggin' not. How you calling my friend?
No, you're my friend.
What are you doing? Let go.
No, I won't. I mean, you made a promise with Byakuya, right?
The cum.
You said you won't kill anyone anymore. If you keep your promise, you can be an official member of Future Foundation.
Oh, Luca.
That's why you just can't. I never thought of you or Toko as abnormal, not even one bit. You're just a little strange, that's all.
True.
But even so, you are important to me. You
You're
and I
both
are
one bit.
friends now, no matter what happens. You're a precious friend and I won't let you do this!
Oh.
You know, you're probably wasting your time. I mean, after all, she knows she needs to kill me. Byakuya's life is in danger as long as I am alive. If she breaks the promise we made and lets you escape...
I'll stay. If that's how it is. If I stay in the city and go with her, then it's fine, right?
That's right.
Hey! You know what the hell you're talking about? You were crying and whining about escaping earlier, remember? Now what? You change your mind?
I still want to escape. I'm still scared. Even now, but you feel the same way, don't you? You were scared too, but you tried to help me escape. And hid how afraid you really were inside, didn't you? There's no way I can run now, leaving you behind!
As expected. You just don't get it.
Raw.
I betrayed you. I betrayed you, you know?
No, you didn't.
Determa.
And you're suffering from guilt, aren't you? If you're hurting, you can tell me. I'm an unreliable, normal girl who can't do anything. But I can at least do normal things, right? And it's normal for a friend to help a friend. I'll stay. No matter how much you say no, I will definitely stay with you, all right? I've decided.
Man, so annoying. All that lip service talk that I hate, so damn irritating.
Oh.
Anybody can just say something. In that case, I'm a great detective, an astronaut, a reporter, and a Terra super beauty.
True.
And besides, you have absolutely no idea what I'm really like.
What do you mean?
There's no way I'd say no. Huh? Rather... Thanks.
Toko!
Oh.
Oh. So, about what just happened.
It's all right. I kind of figured out what was happening.
Huh? Really?
Friend?
Theme of nice!
The last time I was called that was in a dream I had in grade school.
That's pretty depressing. Well, you're actually one of many
Funny.
friends that I have, so you don't have to take it that seriously.
Well, Handy, our work here is done.
This moment
But Nagito, we didn't do anything!
Guess it turns
And he
out
slimes back down the stairs.
if Komaru
Well,
Naegi
we
had
did it,
run
old
away,
buddy.
the hope
get
of
the
our
hell outta
soul
here.
would have gone with her.
That was, guys, best, say it with me, best friends. They are besties. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Wanda. Is what we just experienced there. BFFs from the day we met till the day we're in the grave, right? Yeah, he lands on the Yasuhiro texture and it like flies away like a magic carpet. That was wonderful. The cutscenes in this game, just like any fucking animated cutscenes, must have subtitles. The anime games are not ever mixed well enough. Like the audio is never mixed well enough for it to not need subtitles. So I would have been doing more bits during that if I thought I would be able to hear what was happening in that cutscene. But I loved all of that. One that was genuinely raw. Like I actually liked it a lot. And we finally got to have a nice chill moment, which I knew was coming at some point. I also am still not super sure how much Komaru really understands that she's a serial killer. But I also like it that way. I don't know if she like really knows or not. But I don't think it matters really either. It's just nice. Look at this fucking. He got his shins slashed also. If only Komaru had run away.
To prevent that, a wound like this will not diminish my resolve.
Raw.
Though it does.
Except, didn't he want her? No, he did. No. Did he want her to? I don't remember what he wanted her to do. Did he want her to leave? What did Nagito want here? I guess he showed up. He was trying to get her to stay, right? Except that he's the one who told her that Toko was betraying her. Why did he do that if he wanted her to stay?
It's time you started talking. How do we release Master Byakuya?
Ra.
All you have to do is defeat the final boss.
There's still 2 more chapters.
You saved the princess after defeating the final
Aw.
boss, right? In theory.
In theory?
It's like a game. The princess gets to come after you defeat the final boss, right? I've never played a game like that.
I was not the only one who came up with the plan to take you to the children's base. I have a partner.
Okay, here we
But
go.
I'm not sure what they are planning, to be honest.
I think this is whoever's behind Kurokuma then.
Who is that?
This could be Raw. What if it's Big Dog?
There's no way I would tell you that. I have
Would that line up? Would that
already
make
been
sense?
disqualified from the game. But it'll be all right. No matter what kind of despair awaits you, hope will overcome it. The deeper and darker the despair, the brighter and more powerful the hope born from it.
Yeah, you're crazy, all right.
Do we think that Izuru Kamukura and real Nagito were also first day friends?
You are seriously disgusting. You're like 3 steps below vomit in a toilet.
Anyway, all you need to do is progress forward. I will support you until the very end.
The princess doesn't come in that game. Oh my god, Kamaru, it's called subtext. Oh, that's right. They met for the first time on the boat. That's right. I forgot about that.
So in order to get back Byakuya, we need to stop the children's rioting, right? Then I'll do it. There's no other choice.
If it's Kazuichi, I will quit. This will be the last stream ever because we will never top it. I'll still do the beetle thing, but it's over after that. You can find something else to do on your Friday nights.
Right, Toko?
Wait, hold on though, but I still am sort of confused about this. I know we just saw it, you guys, but I'm just like that. I don't pay attention. Why would it feels like let me read again what he was saying. I was caught in doing bits also. Sorry. This was raw. Komaru runs away. The safety of the hostage can't be guaranteed. He wanted Komaru to stay in the game, obviously, because he wanted to see it come to fruition. And he was bargaining Byakuya for her staying here. But then he said something else, right? Komaru had gone away, the hope of the city to... Oh, I guess he's saying to prevent her from leaving. I just misunderstood what he was saying here. Yeah, that's right. Toko was trying to get her to leave.
But are you sure you can do this?
There's no way I can accept leaving you behind.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to you, I've come this far.
Komaru, let's get a chipmunk to really close this one out as a 10.
And not
Can we
just
get that? Yeah, there it is!
Maybe I'm not really
Yes!
attached to this town, but I will save my
Maybe
friend.
I'm not really attached to this town, but I am feeling rather chippy this evening. I like that about you, Komaru.
Komaru.
Oh, and one more thing. I have a little hint for you. The building the children are using as a headquarters is called Towa Hills.
This is raw also.
Marching in there with just the two of you would be a bit suicidal. Monokumas have dug in all around Towa Hills. Even you two would have trouble with that many.
All right, let's go pick Kotoko back up. She can be third team member.
Then what do we need to do?
Nagito, you're not allowed, dude. You're I would join you, I guess, but my shins are bleeding out all over the fucking pavement. Thanks, by the way.
Well, we could ask for help from Shirokuma and Haichi.
Did we say who we think the final boss is? I have a couple. I guess I have some thoughts. I do think that that Haiji could be actually working with the Warriors of Hope. I don't know if I mentioned that today, but I think that easily could be, considering he has been such a like fence sitter, like nothing burger, and he hasn't done anything, but like he's clearly a real character. I think that he might be posing as the Resistance, but like the game has not been subtle about the Toa group hating the Future Foundation, and clearly he also has like that same chip on his shoulder, so I think there could be like an angle in that way, and he's secretly on their side. It could be Junko again, though.
Their help?
So
You
we
wanna
should
stop
go
the
back and
children
see
as
him,
much
I
as we
think.
did?
I think that's totally what we should do.
Shirokuma said it too.
Yeah, he should be Byakuya's matchup, I think.
If we work together, everyone can be saved. And everyone's happy, right?
Aw, that's so nice. Or maybe Junko will show up and she'll say 7 minutes till the end in her snack a pursed face. And then I'll come all over the screen.
What? Where did that come from? Now's not the time for heroics.
Yes, safer Enoshima. Bizarro Enoshima.
but I think you and I can do it.
Oh!
It's going to be all right.
Such splendid growth. Your world has gradually grown wider, as expected of his little sister. My judgment was indeed correct.
I'm not owned, right, Handy? No way, big dog. You're looking great. That's what I thought. Here, let me patch you up. And he puts like little, like, Finding Nemo band-aids on his shins. Here you go, buddy. Thanks, Handy.
That reminds me. The Resistance base is in the sewers underground, correct?
Yeah, such wonderful. Which one? Which one do you want, Nagito? I've got Lion King, Little Mermaid, and Aladdin. Such wonderful band-aids on you.
In that case, there should be an entrance to the subway if you go through the business district. As I recall, there was a blue building. If you move through there, you'll reach the base.
You're sending us on a pretty specific path. Is this also part of your scheme?
I would prefer that you think of it as support. It is information that will help you.
Yo, what's up, Tamal? Yeah, I guess we're going to Subway.
Well, it doesn't matter what you're scheming. Master and Kamaru, I'll protect them both. Even if it takes my life.
Raw. Okay, bye, I guess.
Do your best. Defeat despair.
Raw. Bye, Z's.
That's it.
Left
Just
him
a
here
little longer.
bleeding
Just a
out.
little longer, and that light of hope will swallow the despair of this place. I can't wait.
What if he actually said it? Oh! Holy fuck. Raw? Monokuma bot? Oh, I guess this is Nagisa's bot.
So upset over something like this. You really are a child.
He went to get his robot. Oh man, what's gonna happen to Nagito? Is he gonna die? Well, actually, that looked kind of exciting back in there. You hear like the most insane like
Tomorrow.
Sakuga like.
Thank you.
Oh look, she.
Huh? Saying it so plainly like that.
She like
It's actually
flies, starts
kind of
flying off into the clouds.
Yeah, for me too. I've never really thanked anyone
Aw.
before.
Did we catch it?
Okay, that sounds like a problem.
Oh, she said Komaru. She never calls her that. By the way, Komaru, or fuck, that's the wrong voice. By the way, Komaru, thank you. And Komaru, just say you're welcome, damn it. Can you keep calling me Omaru though? Because I kind of like it. And also I have to take an Omaru. Can you turn around? Shabba-dooby dabba-dooby dooby-doo-ah. You hear from up on the hill, Shabba-dooby dabba-dooby dooby-doo-ah. And many more. He does like a little jazz hand with Handy. All right, well, I guess we're backtracking now. I gotta keep my eyes peeled, though, because they could have added kids to the town, damn it. Yeah, the sky is like, there's aura flying off and shit.
He said there's a subway entrance at the blue building in the business district, right?
Yeah, we need to get there for now.
Whoops. Oh. Help, bestie, I think I turned on the auto text again. Here, it's this button, click. That's character growth for them. It's R1, click. Wow, thanks. Before she didn't give a fuck about that. Oh, la 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 la, I am a children.
What? What do you want?
Challenge. A treasure hunt. You look like a dummy, so I'll be nice and give you a hint. How could they say that to you, Toko? The treasure boxes drawn on the map. There are 3 letters written on the boxes, X, T, and L. The odd box with the letter that looks like L but has an X is the real one. What? That's it. End of the hint. Qued. Wish you the best of luck, Coach. Yeah, what if this is the searching for friends moment? Also, there was, what was this one up here? I gotta clean the wound with alcohol, buddy. It's gonna hurt a little, but you're a big boy, right? Yeah, I'm a big boy. Just tell me when you, ouch! A truly deranged man. A truly insane individual. He's so committed to it that I have no choice but to just assume Handy is alive. It is real. Okay, what is happening here? The odd box with the letter that looks like L but has an X. What is QED? Is that something I should like know? Quid, luck, ed, fun. Yeah, alright, man. Bye. I know Gulf. I don't know QED.
You can't seriously be thinking, weren't we going to the subway station?
Yeah, but I gotta... Yeah, but this is my pride's on the line here, bestie. I'm solving this puzzle. I hope this one was from the intermediate section.
Well, either way, do whatever you want.
Challenge start. Guys, hello. I'm sorry that took so long. It's just that when characters that I like are on the screen, I am just a mess. I just don't... I can't be controlled. And every line of text box, line of dialogue takes 15 minutes to get past. But welcome to the Ultra Despair Girls. Fortunately, these chapters are not that long.
Subway. Didn't we already go there before?
We just got out of the
We should be
cutscene,
going for
girl.
Something more like a woman's ultimate happiness.
Aww.
You could think about your marriage to Byakuya later.
What? Question of the day, what does QED mean? QOTD, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god, sniped. Whoa, where did you... Shit. Fuck, we're gonna be late, we're gonna miss the party! No, you're not, it's fine. Whoops. Fuck, I'm out of paralyzed bullets. Those would have been so good here. Where are you going? You gotta knock back to get him. But then you can just walk up to him. Remember how you can just point blank him in the eye and it's the best strategy in the game, really? Fuck, I'm out of knockback bullets now, though. Question L fast known. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Oh, here we go. Maybe let me look at the map because I don't want to accidentally progress. Quod erat demonstrandum. Quod. What the fuck? Okay, well, clearly this is not where I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. These are the chests.
The letters have something to do with the paths drawn here?
Oh my god,
You
this
look
is like a
really
whole fucking...
pumped for this.
This is so fun for her. Okay, let me look at this thing again. You look like a dummy. The 3 treasure boxes drawn on the map, or the treasure boxes. There are 3 letters written on the treasure box, X, T, and L. The odd box with the letter that looks like L but has an X is the real one. Alright, do we see an L or anything on here? This one's striped. There was also one here that I didn't even realize this is what we were looking at yet. So let's go back to the middle. Here we go. All right, this one's got cans of yellow paint. If I examine it, will that like lock me into the fucking Komaru's trial? Well, does that mean I'll fail the trial? Oh! Do we... Hold on. Question. Do we... I'm loading my save. I just saved. I'm not taking any chances. If that could be every wrong step is a step further away from Byakuya's come ending. Don't worry, bestie. I'm gonna make it happen. Okay, was there a difference between these?
I'm fed up with going to the subway. Didn't we already go there before?
She hates
We
the
should be
subway.
going for something more like...
To be fair, though, we almost
a
died when we
woman's
were there,
ultimate
so...
happiness.
You could think
Kidding,
about
these
your
guys are
marriage
gonna
to
come by.
Byakuya later.
Man, that's funny. So I'm gonna get them. Wait, they didn't... I thought they were supposed to drop their shields. Doesn't? Oh, I guess he just didn't. Whoops. Alright, and the more criticals we get, maybe, the more better is good. Better the more good. Whoops. Ah! Ow. Don't worry, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I've got this under control. Shit. Okay. I need a fucking Childo store is what I need. Guys, hello. Welcome. How was everybody's week? Maybe there's... It was fine. Mine was also fine. Because we're... So, I guess we can this is going to take me a minute to figure it out, I'm sure. So, we can do a little rambling here. I'm trying to get some of my rambling that I wanted to do out of the way tonight. Because if we don't do it now, then I'm basically just gonna like miss this week, as I early into the week this week decided that we were going to do my thing that I've wanted to do for a little while, tier list ranking every Beatles song. I decided that we were actually going to do that on Sunday this week. So we probably won't have any time really at that for any like yapping. Okay, ooh.
Is that a new kind of bullet? This looks pretty useful.
Maybe I need to use this in the puzzle.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, it's not too late for a Scotch tutorial. It appears you have Burn. Burn is a truth bullet that, you know, burns off Monokuma's generator device. Okay. It has a high rate of fire, so it's perfect for shooting at enemies who move swiftly. Downright awesome against those beast Monokumas. I think it would be really good against enemies who are running straight at you. Okay, this is useful. I remember this one from the, also look at the, like, kanji is really cool looking too. It's explosive. Oh, I can't go back though? Is this bad? There's chests all over this area though, so they must like... Oh, this is just between screens, I think, right? Or no? Okay, oh, it is, okay. I still don't know what to do about this puzzle, but maybe we just, like, we haven't figured it out yet. Like, we just aren't in, like, a place to do it. Oh my god, holy fuck, they fly now? They fly now? They fly now. Who do we think? Who's do we think this was Kazuichi's familiar?
Monokuma.
Who do we think's Monokuma type this was this?
Okay, we're getting pretty far from the whole bear
Shit.
concept here.
Combat veteran though. Oh god, did I back up out of the area? Why would it be like that? Right, these are like the high-tech ones. I think it could be Kazuichi. Also, they gave me so many of these bullets. Was this like funny meat alley just for these guys to come out of? Yeah, he wanted to be a pilot. I imagine that this is the bullet they want me to use on these guys, though. Even though it's not fucking doing anything. Oh, we gotta hit them while they're charging, I guess. That's what the thing said. Does this do anything on the chest? No. Anyway, guys, so I decided that I wasn't sure when we were gonna do this. Really at the end of the Katamari playthrough. Oh, yeah, good idea. I keep forgetting we have detect. There we go. Waluigi. Hey, good call, Sizz. At the end of the Katamari playthrough, which did end this week, or last week, T? Wait, there was no T, right? Is T a letter that looks like L, but's actually an X? If it had the little top part, it would be. Let me look at this again. Oh, no, T is just one of them. Okay. I don't think we found it yet. Let me go look at these other ones, though. Or still, even though I don't know why these would be, like, why it would be one of these. Yeah, so we finished Katamari, and I was like, well, I really want to do this beetle thing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I've been, like, in, you know, I, like anybody who has, like, a, you know, hyperfixation type thing, you know that, like, you'll cool off on it for a little bit. Like, you'll do some big, like, project or some shit, and you'll just get, like, burnt out on it for a little while, and then, like, it'll rear its head again down the road. That's kind of, like, where I'm at right now. And I was like, well, it would be fun to do this as a tier list.
The letters have something to do with the paths drawn here?
Oh, that could
You
be
look
too.
really
Oh, it's
pumped
the
for this.
roads. I see. The L-shaped road. This one was a T, right? Or an X? This is like the X-shaped road. So maybe we're looking for... Is this an X? Yeah, here we go. I think we're looking for... Oddbox with the letter that looks like L but has an X. So maybe we're looking for one that like doesn't match the street that it's on. This was T down there, and it must have been L at the back, and maybe L on the other side too. So those would all check out. I think that's what we're looking for though. But I just decided, like, you know, I was thinking maybe we would do another short game or something. But I just decided, like, when you're feeling it, that's the time to strike. So we are going to do that on Sunday. It will likely be, like Zebra asked, I am not sure what my ability will be to get it done like that. There are 214 songs that we're going to be discussing, which... sounds like a ton, but if you think about it, like, I don't think it'll be that dissimilar from, you know, like doing the Pokemon rankings and stuff like that. If you think, like, Pokemon Gen 1, there's 150 Pokemon in that, and I'm sure I had something to say about all of them, but you know, some I would have more things to say than others. And I think that this will be like that too. There are, even though like that's a lot of songs, there are a number of like songs that I only have like one or two thoughts about, really, because there are some just sort of throwaway songs. A lot of them are short. You know, there's something I definitely could say about all of them. I just don't think it will be like a lot about all of them, you know? Yeah, like that one fake song from Help. We'll probably talk about that more than some others. But I'm really excited for it. I made the tier list. I can't believe that people have like looked at it as much as they have.
Small Japanese-style bars.
Huh.
Can you drink alcohol, Toko? Or are you underage?
Jeez, no need to bring up such a touchy subject.
Funny. Kamara, you're really trying to get us canceled today, aren't you? The suits are not gonna like this. Wait, this. Whoops. I posted the tier list once I made it, just because I was like, well, you know, I'll just want to like show people like what it looks like. Like let people see it and like, you know, realize like how much there is to this, how much fucking bullshit there's gonna be in this. But then I figured maybe like Will or maybe Kingo would make a list. Kingo, who I think already has one. But I figured they would at least want to like look at it. If there were any errors or something on there, which there were a couple, that they would get caught. But I did not expect people to like really engage with it. K-Man in the last week has made K-Man, who at least in the like kayfabe of this video has not heard of any of these songs, which I don't actually believe is true. I think K-Man must know more of these songs than he like is letting on. But he made a video that was basically just a vibes-based completion of the Beatles song tier list from the perspective of someone who doesn't know any of the songs and is only ranking them based on how much he likes the titles or can do bits with them. And that was really funny. It was 45 minutes. If you're in the snack Discord.
Looks like the subway is that way.
Good old reliable signs. If you're in the snack Discord, it's posted in there. I don't think I pinned it, but it's in there. So that was really funny. Isaac was doing some listening and was working on some of it. Sorry for shocking you, bestie, but it must be done. And I'm excited about it. Oh god, can I? This must be hurting them, right? This is why this is here. These guys have a bunch of health. I guess I could also use. Okay, here we go. Fuck. But I'm also kind of nervous about it. I think I'm gonna make it. I mean, like this will make it take longer. But I feel confident in my like understanding and knowledge of like how the list is gonna go. That I think we're gonna try to play some like clips and stuff. I think I don't particularly care too much about whether or not the stream we're going to do on Sunday gets muted. I don't really care. I more just think it will be fun to do. Like it will. I don't care that much about the VOD or any of that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm just going to like play like solid, like straight through solid like Beatles songs like you can get on Spotify. But I think it would be fun to do, like, you know, the first half of the song, roughly the first half of the songs we're going to be talking about, they played live because they were touring in the first half of their career, basically. So, and there's a lot of cool, like, concert clips and, like, fun stuff like that to show. A lot of it's funny or interesting, or I haven't, like, 100% planned, like, which ones I would want to show. But I know there are a lot of ones that I like that I know would be, like, I would show those. So I think I'll be able to figure it out. But I think we'll make it fun. We'll, like, do some stuff like that. It'll be, like, low-key, a little educational, too. To the best of my ability. As opposed to just, like, talking about this song that only a couple people in the chat have probably heard for the most part. So I'm excited for it. I hope other people will at least like have it on in the background or something. And if not, it's kind of just for me too. But yeah, is there a playlist out there with all those songs? It could, I mean, there might be. If you have a Spotify sub, you can listen to them on there. Can you listen to any music for free on Spotify? I don't know. If you listen to music somewhere, I'm sure you could listen to it. I think a lot of it is on YouTube. Ta-da! The ones who survived the super famous battle royale are these 6 lucky students. Makoto Naegi, Byakuya Togami, Kyoko Kirigiri, Boo, Toko Fukawa, Aoi Asahina Wanda, and me, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hold on. Let's do this. Whoops. Me when I'm underlining me. And me, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Sounds like it'll be like 10 hours or 2 streams. I think what we'll really do, also, Kitty Star, thank you for the follow. What I think we'll end up having to do is, like, see where we're at a certain point. But I think after that, like, at that point, we could always speed up or slow down. Again, like, if you think about it, so, my point of comparison is we spent a long time on like those Pokemon tier lists that we were doing when we were still doing those. Like, again, like the big ones, though, there's a lot of entries on those lists. And that did take a long time, but you also got to think that we did multiple tier lists in some of those nights. So, like, it definitely will take forever. But you know, we'll figure it out. We'll keep it moving. I don't want it to be 2 streams, so maybe that will be a motivating factor. We'll have to figure out when the Beatles album time skip is. Yeah, we could figure that out. I think I know when the time skip is. I definitely will have stories for some of them, but then there will also be some of them that will just be like vibes based, like B tier, throw it in the B tier or the C tier type things. They are currently members of a secret evil society planning world domination, the enemies of the entire world. If you find them, call the toll-free number. If you find us, call us at STABKILL. Yasuhiro! Get out of here. Which album? I don't know. Maybe we'll reveal that at the stream. But I don't know. I was pleased that anyone interacted with my list at all. And even if you didn't, I don't know, come to the stream. It'll be fun. So we're doing that. But there has been some other stuff this week. Okay, this is where I'm going. So I am not going to go in here yet. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I mean, you know, this is clearly an ad about how the Future Foundation's evil, but I need the money. He cut an ad for the Warriors of Hope. They didn't really. I don't think anyone at the Future Foundation fucking cared. I don't think they care about what Yasuhiro does. All right, so Hambone Alley is the way to get to where we're going, but there are all these other buildings that we must have to go into. This week I put in a bunch of job stuff. I got an interview, which was exciting for me. The unexciting part is that the earliest they were able to schedule the interview for is like the last week of this month, which just puts me in an awkward place because I don't really want to go another whole month almost, like, not knowing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to wait a whole month and then, like, if they don't like me in the interview, then I have waited a whole month with no results, you know? But also, it's, like, not a long enough period of time where I'm, like, you know, it looked like a good job. Like, I was interested in the job. This is raw also. I'm taking a screenshot of this. it looked like a good job, and I was like, well, you know, I was very like happy that they got back with me and were like, hey, we want to do an interview with you. So like I don't want to put in other applications, but I still am doing it because I just like, you know, I don't want it to go bad and have nothing to show for myself again. But I'm hoping for the best on that. I did put some other applications in. I applied to work. Fuck, Komaru. I applied to work at the zoo today. I don't know if anybody else does this. Sometimes you like see a job and you're like, oh man, that would be so fun. And you look at the qualifications and you really don't have most of it. And you're like, I'm putting an application in anyway. Fuck it. That's basically how I was with this. Because it looked like the perfect kind of like job like that I would want. It was for an animal ambassador, which from what I understand, they like take care of the animals, but they also do, you know, they'll be like outside the exhibit sometimes and will like do presentations or like interact with the, you know, like the guests. I was like, well, I mean, I have a shit ton of experience interacting with customers, so there's that. I volunteered at a science museum for, you know, 6 months or so once, and I took care of animals there. I handled some little owls and, you know, varmints. I made friends with a crow, and I used to like prepare food and diet and stuff for them. Like, it's not that hard. I could do it. So I wrote a long, like, nice cover letter for this one. There's no way I'm going to get a call back on it because they wanted like a degree in a related field and a ton of experience like that. But I just figured, shoot your shot, right? So Lingers the Ocean by Toko Fukawa. Holy motherfucking fuck! This is Bestie's book. No, please don't read it, Komaru. I'm really embarrassed. I have to read this! No, come on, no. She's like doing little grabby hands. No. So Lingers the Ocean by Toko Fukawa. Licks her thumb and flips the page. The love that is far too pure for the main character. Me and the fisherman. You. An indubitably foray into inner peace at the skillful stroke of a pen. Popular female author Toko Fukawa's most renowned work, the long-awaited unabridged version. She's like twirling around and stuff as she reads it. Where did you find that skull even? Put it down and give me my book. This is...
What?
Yep, it's my novel. Got a problem with that? Oh my god, it's so horny.
Amazing!
Don't even think about using your lint roller, or, no, what is it? Don't even think about keeping my book and using your megaphone later. That would be weird. Not at all. It's not like I would be happy if you did that or anything. No, I'm really impressed by it. I've just read this. I've read this. It was sad and really good, too. Oh, she read it? I can't believe it. You were the writer of So Lingers?
Don't mess with me!
So Lingers, you're abbreviating the title of the book I wrote to my face? Oh, this is cute. Of course, it's really good. Who do you think wrote it? As expected of the ultimate writing prodigy, you sure have confidence. But I mean, if you can write a beautiful romance like this, you can definitely marry Byakuya. You made the legend? Okay, it's called The Legend of the Ocean.
Are you an idiot?
Don't be an idiot. What's written in there is pure fantasy. There's no way I can act like that in reality. Aw. Oh, really? What I write in my novels is my idea of an ideal world. Because I know it will never be reality, I have to write it in fiction. So you write it because you can't have it? But don't most writers write from experience?
Nothing.
She writes from yearning. My theory is that happy people can only write happy, shallow, bullshit, derivative trash. But the downtrodden can vividly imagine their ideal world, perfectly envision true beauty. And that's the spirit that I put into my novels. Well, I kind of get that, but I kind of don't.
Well,
Not surprised. Based on my theory, I wonder if I can keep writing interesting novels. Oh, because we're becoming friendas. What do you mean?
like I said,
I'm concerned if I have a friend like you and I'm happy or whatever.
Could it be?
Making friends with me made you happier? I'm definitely using this book with my megaphone later. What?
don't mess with me.
There's no way a crybaby schoolgirl like you could actually interfere with my writing. You underestimate the intensity of my novels. Oh, but you said it yourself. Well, if you're that confident, I'm sure you'll be just fine. Wanda. That's funny. What was it called? So Goes the Ocean? It's really funny that she shortened it. And that is a thing in that's pretty common in Japan with like with media, is the titles are long, and so they will a lot of the time come up with a sort of a short version of the title. But I wonder if Komaru made that up, or that is like the the fandom term for So Lingers the Ocean. Which is a hilarious name. This is your book? My fingers smell like the ocean? It so lingers the
Another
ocean.
game corner here.
Why? Where there's this? There is a chest in here, though. We gotta lock in. Fuck, I should go back and save. You made friends with a crow in Persona 5. I did do that, but I did make friends with a crow in real life, too. This was right before I moved to Vegas. It was around, like, 2015. I used to volunteer at this science nature museum and take care of the program animals, who were, like, animals that were kind of not able to be reintroduced to the wild. Some of them were hurt or old or, I don't know, something like that. And I think the crow had been... he had been found and raised, like, as a chick. Like, he had been around people his whole life, and so he wasn't really able to, like, not do that. So they kept him at the museum, and he was a character. And so I did befriend a crow in real life. When she prays, she expresses thanks for Toko. She absolutely does. She in the first stream, she said, Thank God I met Toko. And remember how the Wanda that was? Alright, I don't even need to save. We're gonna one-shot this. Monokuma Man!
We need them all to blow.
Yo, what's up, idiotness? Okay. I have break, move, and dance. And there's a chest in here. So this is an X room. So it could be this that we're looking at. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is I don't have knockback available. But we need to destroy them all. I think we'll have to use dance then, probably. Why do I have move if there's no cars or anything? Why do this sounds so lame, but I almost want to, like, look it up. Come on, I just want to get not a C rank. What are we thinking, guys? What do we think we have to do? Sizz, have you been paying attention to the gameplay? The dance bullets, the thing I don't like about them is that they're unpredictable. And I can never know, like, how far the other Monokumas are gonna, like, go. Clearly we need to blow up the line over here, which I believe will mean that we need them not to move, because if they start flying around and, like, dashing in and stuff, that's gonna be a shit show. And from where we begin, I can only get, like, a line of sight here. There's not a car or anything for me to use the move bullet on that I can see. So So I would imagine we have to dance, maybe dance bullet them in the middle, and then get these guys to come over. It's just that I don't know if they will come over or not. And it stressed me damn out. It stressed me out. What's the creature in the sub badge? That is a goo ball from the video game World of Goo. Yeah, when you dance them, they stop moving for a while. So, like, we could dance him and just see what happens. The problem with these that I am running into is that I keep getting seen. And when you get seen, then it all falls to shit. So as long as we stay hidden, we probably can maybe test it out a little bit. I don't remember if they always give you move or not also. Yeah, the green arrow basically is showing where you come in from, which is here. Remember, here's the dead Aoi Asahina, and here's the boxes. It's a goo ball from World of Goo, and in World of Goo there are a bunch of like different varieties of the little goo ball creatures. That's what my avatar is based on also. So I thought it would be a cute sub-badge idea to make the different goo balls like leveling up. So the lowest one is the skull, and then it goes black, black, green, beauty, and gold. The gold one, I think, which we made that one up. Pixel and I made up the gold goo. That's not a real one. But I wanted something to be like the last one. Okay, so if you dance the bomb bear, can you move him into the others? If I had the knockback bullet, I would be able to. Yeah, 24 karat goo. How is it already 140? So it doesn't look like anybody else moved at all. Dance, huh? What am I supposed to do you think? Because I could get them all dancing. Probably. Wait. He didn't see me, did he? Oh my god. Why did he see me? Fuck you. I'm never getting it. Oh, Komaru. God damn it. Well, it's over. It's still going to be rough to complete, though, and I might need to get in there to get to the chest. I wonder if the move bullet does do something on them. I'm going to try it. Maybe you, like, can't leave the room. See, it doesn't even... Aoi Asahina, move? Move, please, get up. But then she didn't go because she was dead. Doesn't the explosion do knockback? When you shoot them and they fall down, it does, like, blow anything around them around. It's just, I don't know how I would have, like... I think to get those guys in the line, I think I would have needed to have, like, been on the other side. I guess we could have, like, killed... No, because I needed to do it all one at a time, right? Oh, I guess maybe... Well... Oh, well, now this fucking sucks. I'm going to use my burn bullets now. I guess they probably wanted me to blow up the guy in the middle while the two were walking back this way, and maybe they would have blown back in the direction they came from. That's probably what it was. But it wouldn't even fucking mattered. I would have tried harder to figure it out if we hadn't been fucking seen while I was just trying to go back to the room and look at the map again. Can you dash at me, please? Because I could do this all day. I'm the best ever at bullet hells.
Komaru, you disappoint me.
It's never happening. It's never happening, is it? It's not. It's never gonna happen. I'm gonna get a C for the rest of my life. It's like I'm in school again. It's never gonna fucking happen. I'm a failure. Oh, lower difficulty and retry. Fuck you. Maybe wait. Maybe I get another. Maybe I get another chance. Maybe messing it up. Maybe dying is worse. Maybe dying is less points than failing. Thoughts? I would rather die than fail. Hold on. Let's do it like this. Let them go past. No, it was never gonna. Oh, look, see? Look. Maybe pass is better than die. Maybe pass is, maybe die is less than pass. Maybe. Eh? I just want to let him come. Oh, nuts, Toko. I'm so sorry. He's never gonna come all over us now. It's not even. That's not even what we're doing here. What? What do you think is gonna happen? Shoma. Oh, who is this? Oh, this is Hifumi's little brother. Oh, what is this? Mada Fujirus, Fujiko Yamada. A manga artist demon who made Terra Spa. Before you kill it, make it write lots of manga and put you in a comic book. And if it complains, choke it to make it do what you want. It likes to draw naked pictures of boy demons, so give it plenty of bodies to draw. Awesome, man. Rock on. Rock on, little fucked up Hifumi brother. That's a Hifumi sister? Let's take another look. She's like a little Moko Hifumi. Not a Fujirus. I guess, oh, those are like big buns in the back. Now I see it. Not like Hifumi's big buns. Okay, so she's like a Fujoshi. Fujiko. He's an otaku, so it's kind of cute. Now I see. She likes yaoi. Now I see. She likes yaoi, see? Anyway. So, welcome to the stream. Fuck. I gotta make sure we don't miss Kotoko if we want any chance at even getting a B rank. What was I just gonna look at? This thing again. Bruh. Odd box with the letter that looks like L but has an X. So I think what we're looking for is an L-shaped street that has an X box on it. Like Phil Spencer. Komaru, do you even know what cum is? Like, come over to my house and have a good time? Yeah, it's easier if you believe that. Okay, did we come down here? No. There's also, I don't know what the hell that thing is on the left over there. That may be like a different kind of challenge room that doesn't seem connected to the treasure chest mission. I'll poke with a stick. But it's clearly something. Oh, what's this? Hello? Oh. Are we getting in?
Could it be?
I wonder if those kids were also treated cruelly by their parents. Even if they were, would it matter? Even if their parents were murdered, it doesn't give them the right to kill people. You're right. No matter the reason, this is unforgivable. Look at...
It's far too suspicious.
The thrusting one, like, inappropriate as it is so funny. It's such a fine goblin. It's peculiar. Look at him up there on top of the car. I don't doubt the ringleaders had terrible childhoods, but I can't think of any reason for all these other kids to be suddenly motivated to kill unless it has something to do with the fucking Monokuma helmets they're all wearing. Why are the other children going along with this?
You're right.
I have a bad feeling about this. No, they're having fun at least. At least it was fun for them, even if they were forced to murder their parents against their will. At least it was fun for them. They would so totally hide a fucking hidden kid back on one of the sides of these buildings. Okay, here's another chance at not fucking up.
The game corner again?
Something I've been trying to do my whole life and failing.
If they bunch up near the car, we can defeat them all in one go.
Okay, that's true, Toko. Alright, electricity. Okay, so we got the... Alright, so we got the... Okay, I think I see what I need to do on this one. Where do I come in? Okay. So we're gonna need to use this thing over here, and we're also gonna need to use the well, Siren Monokumas, I think. I think my moves here are move the car down, shoot the fucking hologram thing, like from up here. Move the car. I think we move the car first, shoot the hologram, and while they're dancing at the hologram, we sneak past, move this car. You think, Sis? They're facing the other direction is the thing. Unless we have to go the other way around. I was thinking we needed to do this one last. We need to get them all over here first. But I don't know. I guess the side... Well, the dancing guy... Maybe the dancing guy is just here to corral everybody. I don't know if he'll... The hologram moves the Monokumas to it. I don't know if it'll move the dancing guy, though. But he's... Unless he's... If he's not already dancing, it probably will. Okay, maybe I was overthinking it then. So if we move all of them here, then we shoot the car, then maybe we use the dance to get these guys over, or just to kind of corral them all together, then we shoot them with the paralysis bullet, I think is what we need to do. Let's try it. Okay, they are well, those guys aren't coming over, but maybe if he parties now, they will. Okay, they are. Oh, shit. Okay, oh, fuck. They're in the way. Okay, I didn't know these guys would react with the car there, not there. But he'll stop eventually. No, if we move the car now, it's gonna hit them. We need to, like, let them get out of the way. We need to kill them all with the shock. The car is definitely going to hit those guys in the back. I can still shoot this from over here, though. Because I think they all turn off eventually. Okay. I think so. Doesn't... Fuck, I can't look at it. Usually, I believe you do have to kill them all at once. Alright, in that case... I don't know. I almost want to look it up. It says, do you have it in front of you? Can you look it up? Or can somebody? Where I will cheat to get cum. You have to win by electrocuting them, definitely. I'm positive it said that. So we would still need to get the, we'd still need to not kill anybody with the car, I think. And the car will definitely hit those guys. But they might move over to the thing. Oh, stop creeping, dude. Shoot the hologram projector TV with a move bullet, lure the Siren Monokuma, and push the car. Afterward, hit the siren Monokuma with a dance bullet to lure all the Monokuma in the water puddle and use a paralyzed bullet to shock all at once. Okay, so we needed to have moved the car before the shield guys came over. I think they'll go back, though. He looks like he's going back. Lower siren Monokuma, push the car with a move bullet. Okay. I think I should be able to move the car back, though. Will that hit them, though? I think the car will still kill those guys. I am pretty sure they want me to kill all of them at once. I don't think the car can get them, if I had to guess. But those guys don't seem to be moving, so I guess I'm gonna have to try. Well, whoops. I guess we'll never know now. Wait, but if I die though? But if I die, maybe good, maybe better, maybe good, maybe better. Whoops. Jesus Christ. Vor goat, Monokuma. Here's another question. I know it seems like we've done a lot. Here's another question. But how much have we really done? If we skipped all the cutscenes, and I got those, like, 2 data files, the Yasuhiro one and the other one, and we ran it back.
Let's play!
Whoops. You guys, there was a Star Fox Direct this week. Everybody has talked about it. I don't have much to say about it, really. It's hilarious that they tweeted Miyamoto here like 15 minutes before the Direct happened, and that was the announcement for this. We are definitely in the just announce whatever, whenever, you know, do whatever the fuck you want Nintendo era.
We should be going for something more like...
Do I want to know the correct treasure box? No, we'll figure that out.
You could think about your marriage to Byakuya later.
I think we just didn't see it yet. I believe that we have not yet found the correct treasure box. We'll get that. Oops. And look, this time I've learned. Look, I've gotta be getting some skill points for that. I am gonna talk about this though. I would have talked about it on Sunday. They're remaking Star Fox 64. I love that game. I will probably buy it for $50 physical, which it seems like some retailers are doing. To me, personally, that's a hell of a deal. Would I have wanted a like new Star Fox game that was still fully a rail shooter? Yes, that's always been my dream. That they would do like not kind of go back to the same sort of, you know, Star Fox 64 like story, the kind of like safe, you know, way that they've done most of the games, and do something maybe more like Assault, where it kind of moves things forward instead of reboots it again. But clearly they're not doing that. I do think that I'm not sure if they thought that the putting Fox in the movie was like an excuse to do another game. I would imagine that Miyamoto probably wanted Fox in the Mario Galaxy movie regardless of what Nintendo as a whole was going to do. And then maybe they were like, well, if he's going to be in the movie, let's do a Star Fox release. What's something easy we could do? Remake Star Fox 64? Like, I think it could be as simple as that. as to why this is coming out this way. But, you know, who's to know? It may be that they just don't really have any idea what to do with that IP. But, again, I love that game. It's, like, the only Star Fox game that I, like, really love. And I'm kind of excited for it. There's been a lot of controversy about the new designs. I'm a fan of them. Yeah, big gulps, every meal, free refills, it's a hell of a deal. That is a hell of a deal. I think the designs are cool. I love anthropomorphized animal designs.
Is flying?
And ow,
Okay,
how
we're
the
getting
fuck
pretty
am I
far
supposed
from
to?
the whole bear concept here.
What the fuck? That shit. Oh, you can shoot those back. Okay. I think they look cool. They definitely look different. But fuck, I'm gonna die again. Well, this is what we're doing tonight, I guess. They definitely look different. And I know, you know, they're a lot less cartoony. They went for kind of a realistic design. I was put off by them when I saw them in the in-game trailer at first, just because they look very like almost Nintendo Hire This Man kind of. But the renders they put out like along with the trailer, like on the, I guess they came from the website and stuff. I think those are very cool looking. So I don't know.
I'm fed
I think
up
they
with
look
going
neat.
to the subway. Didn't we already go there before?
They have
We should
weird
be going
little,
for
like,
something
weird
more
little,
like-
they kind of look
Oh,
like
well,
Fox
maybe
at least. He
ultimate
looks like if
happiness.
you took a real fox and you, like, stood him up. Which, so, like, he's, like, hunched over, kind of, and he has weird little, like, feet, little fox feet. I am all in favor of weird and kind of ugly, in-character designs a lot of the time. I fuck with them. Here's the other thing that I'll say, and I know a lot of people are like, I've seen a lot of people talk about how it's sort of weird that these designs are so different from the Fox design in the Mario movie. And I think that that's an interesting choice also, because in the Mario Galaxy movie, Fox is like the most cartoony he's ever looked. He's very like kind of smushy. His face is very like animated, and these designs are like the polar opposite of that. So at first I was like, oh, like this is what they're doing. Like this is the next Star Fox. But in thinking about that,
The letters have something to do with the paths drawn here?
it's like certainly they could have used a similar design to the movie to kind of like bring in what people know. But do we want that? Does anyone want that? I was thinking about this like throughout the last couple days, and like the idea of a like Nintendo, like across the board, like Nintendo design dock that is based on like synergy with the fucking Illumination movies. I'm so glad these designs don't look like that. Like I am overjoyed that they are weird and gross looking. Nintendo does not need to like do like a synchronized fucking movie push. Those movies are stupid. I don't like them. I want them to stop making them. I didn't see the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm glad that Fox looks like a weird, gross Fox thing, and he doesn't look like the Fox movie design. That would feel like we were inching closer to dystopia to me.
That Monokuma is flying?
But otherwise, like, I don't know.
Okay,
People have
we're
said a
getting
lot of
pretty
things
far
about
from
it
the whole
already.
bear
I don't have that much
concept
to say
here.
about it. I'm excited. I'm gonna be buying it. But I'm not sure, like, why you'd... How... Are we... Hold on. They definitely were... When you get this bullet, they definitely tell you that this is good on charging enemies, right? Did I misunderstand that? Sizz? I promise you I'm not doing it on purpose. Where's the tutorial? Is this bullshit? Did they mean to say not good on charging enemies? But anyway, there was that. guess we might have to. They did say something about separating the Monokumas from that. It could be that. Burns off the generator device. Or is it only the flying ones that have that? High rate of fire. Okay, maybe we should just be shooting it faster. I think it would also be really good against enemies who are running straight at you, but not like dashing, flying at you, right? Well, getting hit doesn't just because I got hit, that doesn't decrease my cum score, right? But I don't know. I don't like I it seems like this game, which is called Star Fox, by the way, which is hilarious. It definitely seems like this is mostly going to be the same game again, which even if you do all the content, I gotta stress to you to people who haven't played Star Fox 64, is not that long of a game. It's still pretty short. I would think that like new people who like want to get into the series, I'm not sure, like I think Nintendo thinks that this is for them, but I'm not sure if I think it will end up being. I guess it'll depend on how well it sells and how much like the movie bump will really do for it. But it'll be interesting. But I think for the fans of Star Fox 64, it is an exciting thing, including me. Night to Mall. I guess DK's design isn't the same. No, it isn't. And here's the other thing, Sis. When they revealed like DK in Mario Kart World and in Bonanza, everybody was acting like it was the movie design. And it's not. It's like kind of similar, I guess. But I don't know. I think that like people went like way overboard with that. And I'm glad that this is clearly proving that Nintendo is not trying to redesign all their characters to be in a fucking Illumination.
Can you drink alcohol, Toko? Or are you underage?
Please, no need to bring up such a touchy subject.
They'll keep it fresh by making it a roguelike. No, I think they're doing that with Splatoon. But I really want those like all of that movie stuff to stay on it as the movies. Video games are not movies. The things that are cool about video games are not what's cool about movies. Even if the design is good, and I think it's fine. I think it's a cool design. Please, for the love of God, keep those separate. Is how I feel about it. What's up, guy? Oh, Komaru. I'm so sorry, guys. This is what we're doing. 20 minutes left. Look, we'll get to learn how to use the burn bullets again. Yeah, I mean, I hope that it feels at least as good as the original Star Fox 64 feels, which feels great to play. It runs poorly in a couple levels, but when it's running at the frame rate it's supposed to be at and everything, it feels nice. I like it. I love the game. It's a great game. If they just need to make it play like that, it seems like they're adding some cutscenes and they're adding some challenge modes and stuff like that. There's a bunch of kind of horrific game share features and stuff too, but you know, whatever. It's funny. It's funny for me to hear Pixel talk about that, so I like that. I think it seems, especially at $50, it's definitely worth it for me. I'll be getting it. I don't agree with remaking a bunch of our old games again, especially because there is a rumor that they will be remaking Ocarina of Time, which seems more and more likely to actually be happening. But this one I don't care. I'm not like as opposed to this one existing as I am that one. Because it is such kind of a, you know,
Could it be that
I don't know.
the letters have something to do with the paths drawn
I'm
here?
interested in it,
You look really pumped for
and I hope
this.
there'll be some cool, like, fun fan service kind of stuff. And I hope that it will spur someone at Nintendo to make a new Star Fox again after now. Oh no, they were sisters. Her hand on her head. No. The live action, the Legend game. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think people are weird to some degree about remakes. I personally don't think any remake needs to exist, but I also don't think that means that you can't like them sometimes. People get like on kind of a moral high horse about it. And I get that, but like at the end of the day, you can't, whether you buy or don't buy something, it isn't going to change anything. I'm sorry, it's not. You can speak with your wallet all you want, but what you sound like is to the giant corporations. So I think you know, buy the ones you want and don't buy the ones you don't want is how I sort of feel about it.
Flying? Okay, we're getting pretty far from the
Here
whole
we go.
bear
I'm goaded
concept
now.
here.
Look at me. There's plenty of great games out there that aren't remakes, like Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls. So, if you're against it and you don't want it, then sure. I think there's too many of them, but it doesn't mean that I'm like against all of them. If one of them looks cool, then I'm excited for it. And if I think one of them looks stupid, like the Ocarina of Time remake, am I still gonna buy it? Yeah, because I have to know. I need to know what's in that game. But do I have to like it? No. And I don't like it. We're getting pretty far from the whole bear concept. Oh, did they say that about the flying Monokumas? That's really funny. Every time that has happened, I've been like locked in. So it's the same thing as like dialogue in like a Musou game or something.
There's a lot of
Yeah, I
small
agree
Japanese-style
also.
bars.
But I don't think
Can
there's
you
anything
drink
wrong
alcohol,
with like
Toko?
a
Or
game
are you
being really
underage?
excited for like a remake of a game you like either.
Jeez, no need to bring up such a touchy subject.
In the same way that like I think some people talk about remakes in a weird way, where they like they don't want anything new. Or, you know, like, for instance, I'm not bringing it up to really discuss it, but I'm just bringing it up because it's a good example. Like, the Persona 3 Reload. If you prefer, like, the atmosphere or, like, the, you know, whatever you like about the original game, I think that's awesome. But I also think it's fine for people to like it. Yeah, I don't think it means that there'll never be another Star Fox. I do think, like, with Star Fox, it is kind of disappointing. Just because it is such a, like, hot and cold series. Like, sometimes they're doing things with it, sometimes they're not. It's one of those sort of legacy Nintendo series that are also in limbo. But, you know, it could mean multiple things. It could mean that maybe there will be another one. Or if there isn't, that doesn't necessarily mean they were going to do a new Star Fox and it got canceled to make a remake or something. It's probably not the case. They probably weren't going to do anything with it until they decided to do this. Did we miss a fucking thing already? We missed Yasuhiro's thing. Wasn't that back by the water? I didn't go to the water this time. Well, we'll go back there. We'll do this one first. Yes, this game isn't getting remade. I don't think anyone's really doing that.
Let's get a move on.
I don't think I've ever heard that sentiment. I have heard people get pissed off when a remake is coming out. I don't think that implies that they're excited every time a remake doesn't come out. I don't know how you'd even have that opinion, like how you would think that. We know what we need to do this time. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I remember the Chrono Trigger thing like being a thing. Come on, please. Yes. Yes! Bestie, we're doing it! We're doing it! I'm activating the Komaru siren! Ring! Please stop! Ring! I don't even remember them. Did they say they're? When did they Sega say they weren't remaking Sonic Adventure? I don't even remember seeing that. Oh, this is this one over here who's just supposed to break the wall, right? Well, I think that one's weird because they're never making another Sonic Adventure. But I guess, I don't know, maybe people would rather have it like a new Sonic game. Which I would too. Where's the new Sonic game? How come we haven't had one of those in fucking years? Weren't we just talking about this the other day? It has been rumored that a full-on war between the Ultimate Despairs and Toa Group is drawing near. Ever since the incident, Toa Group has been yapping and jerking off. We can't really know what they're thinking, but the Ultimate Despairs didn't attack Toa Group and Toa City. It's hard to imagine that will be the case forever. The stalemate can't continue. It's only a matter of time until the Ultimate Despairs show their true colors. Before then, we dearly hope this incident is over. Yeah. I was just talking about this on stream, I think. That it feels like there should be a new one in the pipeline. I think we could maybe see a trailer for one this year. Maybe see it come out next year. Maybe by the sometime around the end of the year. There could be one. Anyway, there was also a Stranger Than Heaven trailer that came out. It was confirmed that that's a Yakuza prequel. Otto's in it. I like Otto. Snoop Dogg's in it. I like Snoop Dogg. Some other people are in it. It looks pretty cool. It looks like kind of a like multicultural like video game event type thing. I saw that there's actually not an English dub.
We can defeat them all in one go.
Which is sort of, you know, I guess maybe that's sort of disappointing for people that really, really like dubs. But I think the idea is that there are characters in the game who speak English no matter what language you're playing the game in. Because there are, I think the main guy is like, or your guy that you play as is half Japanese, and I think maybe he comes to Japan. And so there are characters that speak English, and then the characters that speak Japanese. So like to avoid weird dub antics like that, which are always kind of awkward. I think it looked like they were saying there's not a dub, which I think is an interesting decision. It seems like it's supposed to, like they want it to be this kind of big like fusion game almost. So I think that seems cool. Okay, what were we doing again on this? Yeah, I mean, it could be that, Sis, but I would imagine they went in with the vision first. Okay, so we're moving... Alright, we're moving the Siren Monokuma over. And now we're moving the truck. And now we're doing party time, I think it's what it said. And this will lure those guys down. And they'll be out of the way of the truck, I guess. And then we can move it back, and we can bring those guys in. Can I hit the truck from over here? Why? Oh my god, they went back in. Can I keep shooting dance bullets at him? Did they go through the wall? Okay, it looks like they do. Oh my god. Go. Why is he in there? This is so stressful. Okay. Move the truck back. Fuck, there's still one down here, though. God damn it. Maybe I can hit him over the thing. Okay, that does work. Alright, get out of there, you little shithead. Can I hit the car over the thing, too? Moo! I must be able to come back here. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't go back, I guess? Maybe I can electrocute them through the car. Maybe I can get them all. I'm just gonna do it. Whoops. Cars don't back up. I guess not in stupid town they don't. Need to get around him now. Okay, as soon as that little guy comes down, I'm shooting it. We did it! I'm 100% going back and saving. I think we're gonna wrap this segment up then. Can't imagine anyone's opposed to that. We'll get to the subway and there will probably be a potty in there, and then that's where we'll call it for the night. I have to see this streets area through to the end, I think. All right. Yeah, we do need to look at the chest too, which was down here, right? Look at my chest. There it is. X. Is this an X on the L? I think it's this one. Let me look at it again. I think I have that note in my little notes files, but I'm just gonna check it out here. The odd box with the letter that looks like L but has an X. Now this one looks like X but is on an L. So it could be this one. But also, I don't think we've seen that one on the other side of over there, have we? I'm going to check that one first, and then I'm going to make my Steiner's choice. Just trust. Just believe. I'll figure it out. I went to school. I went to school for this. I majored in riddles. Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, old games should be available on platforms, but I don't think that remakes and that can't exist at the same time. But at the same time, I also, like, you know, you could see someone... I feel like there's a difference between, like, people really out loud going like, this remake shouldn't exist. And people being like, hey, this shit looks ugly, dude, and the music is worse. And then someone seeing that on social media and internalizing that as like having anything to do with them and their enjoyment of the video game, because it shouldn't, and it doesn't for me. Now, sometimes I'll talk about how it was a stupid-ass take. If someone says something really stupid that I think is stupid, they open themselves up to being called stupid. But that's the way that every opinion works. What was my thesis? What did I say? I majored in riddles? Oh, look, this is where we... Is this where we fought? I think I had to protect, I think I had to, protect Nagisa here.
I have a feeling there's a hint for this alphabet problem hidden in the map.
I see. Not
That's good, Komaru. Good. I'm glad you're having fun. She's too cute. Ski detective. Okay, so this one's an L. I really think the only one that doesn't match is the one in that little room. Do we agree? That one is clearly has an X on the chest and is in an L-shaped room. I think all of the other ones are matching the shape of the street that they're on, which is definitely what the puzzle is here. So I'm gonna go back to where the fuck is the water? You remember that game on the iPhone? Do you remember the Disney App Store hit, early mobile game hit? Where the fuck is my water? Did any of you guys ever play that? It's through here. I need to go over here because I need to get this file. I don't know if there is a trophy for getting all the files, and if there is, we probably have already missed one. But, you know, come on, it's against my nature. And also, there must be a hidden kid in this area somewhere. Do we want to just look that up, too? Don't we kind of think?
There's the blue building.
I think Paralyze is definitely the best for these guys. They give you this water here to, like, use on them. That's what I think that this is here for. Even if a remake isn't total dog shit, if it loses anything about what made the original special while also taking the original's place, that's a problem. I think there is some game like that I would think of. Like, obviously, companies like delisting versions of games when a remake comes out is bad. Which does happen sometimes, but it's not super often. I feel like that's very seldom that takes place. I guess that's also sort of a thing. Like with Final Fantasy X, it is true that like Square Enix will probably never re-release the old FF10 again, because in their minds that their versions have parity, and this is the HD definitive version. It's just also just easier to port this. They also may not even have FF10 anymore, because I know Square fucking like notoriously didn't save shit about like a lot of their old games. But like that is disappointing. But I also like I'm not sure what can be done about that. They lost FF8, yeah. You know, I'm not sure what can be done about that. And that kind of thing happens in, this is the wrong one, right? It's that one. That kind of thing happens in other media too. Like the, you know, those 90s versions of the Star Wars movies on VHS that add a bunch of extra random shit. I don't think they've ever re-released the old cuts of, like, A New Hope since they made those. So if you want to, I that could be wrong. Maybe they have done that. I don't think they have, though. If you want to watch that, you gotta get, like, you know, the oldest available version of the movies, or just torrent it online or something, which is the same as just emulating it for a game. But it would be nice if that stuff, like if you were still able to access all the versions of something. It just doesn't really seem like a priority for anyone. Reveal! She is going to be over the moon about this.
Sad face.
Oh.
I believe I can handle this riddle myself.
I majored in riddles in high school, you know.
Well, good, because I wasn't planning on helping anyway.
Toko hated this mission. They just became BFFs again, and she's already like, oh, why did I do this? Hooray! Battling skill. Kamaru can run even when the hacking gun is ready. Oh, that sounds so fucking good. Oh, game changer. But I like Falco. I think he's cool. and yeah, that's about what I have to say, really. There was something else I thought I wanted to talk about too. What was it? We are gonna. It's only 4 minutes past normal end time. I'm gonna go into the sewer. Maybe there'll be a little cutscene or something. I'm almost positive there will be a save point in there. Zebra was talking about this on his stream. I really want to see another trailer of Fortune's Weave now, Fire Emblem. Which is probably the Nintendo release I'm the most excited about still to come out this year. I am excited about Star Fox now, and I'm excited for Splatoon Raiders too, even though I'm still a bit skeptical on like whether the gameplay of that is gonna be like what I want from like a single player Splatoon. I am still excited for that, but I was instantly like taken by the Fortune's Weave trailer. I thought it looked great. I'm like really interested in even like the setting and the plot and all that shit that's usually like kind of whatever about Fire Emblem. Like I'm interested in knowing like what it's about, like what its deal is. So I hope they put out another trailer soon, or they do a weird fake direct, or maybe they will do a normal direct in summer in June. We were talking about this the other day. And people, you know, it seems more and more likely that the kind of direct format is not, Nintendo's pivoting away from that. But that, I was saying, I still think they will probably do a June show. Just because, I don't know, it just seems like something they would do. But that may be the only show that they will do this year, and everything else will continue to get, little updates here and there. Oh my god, we have another one of these too. I just saved. It's fine.
The Monokuma kid has to be hiding here somewhere. Listen for the singing.
Speaking of also of speaking of game releases, For those, I mean, the only people that play Fantasy Critic in here already know about this, but I got a pretty good deal recently. One of the games that I picked up in our fantasy draft, Mixtape, which I also had last year. I don't remember if I drafted it in 2025 or if I bid on it and won. I think I had it from the very beginning of the year, though. Got delayed out of last year. I picked it up again because I think we were on our 3rd round or something, or maybe it was even our 4th round. And I was like, you know, it would suck if this came out and it was good and I didn't get it. So I'm just going to take it again. Well, it turns out that at least critics think that Mixtape is really good. It's sitting at a 93 Open Critic right now, which is one of the highest reviewed games of the year. Now, even as someone who thought that game looked cool all along, I don't know if I believe that Mixtape is a 93. And I have seen a lot of people who are either blaming woke or blaming game reviewers for being man-children who forgot what it was like to be a teenager. I've seen a lot of like negativity about this 93 Metacritic score from people online, which I probably saw because I went and I looked at some stuff about Mixtape, and my algo thought I wanted to see that. I don't even know if I'll play the game, but I thought I'm glad I stuck to my guns on it. It feels good to make a choice and have it pay off in a way beyond what you expected. And I feel like I'm in the game this year now because of that. I really need... Here's what I want even more than a Nintendo Direct in summer. I really need Control Resonant to get a fucking release date for 2026. If that happens, I think I'm looking pretty damn good. And I just have to fill out my roster with shit I want and chill on it. And I can do well, I think. But we'll see how that goes. But hey, that was cool. Okay. I have been looking at this. I'm sorry. I've not just been yapping about my fucking impeccable fantasy taste. This is the one where you have to, like, listen for the Monokuma kid, right?
Be careful so we don't get caught.
Oh, yeah. It's the one with la 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 la. We fucked this up before because I got seen. Hold on. Which means I really need to know the pattern these guys walk in. I need to look at this again. Okay, so they go in a square around here, these ones, and then these guys go back and forth. So my point of entry... I can't follow them, though, because of these 3 up top. Komaru can, like, go in these, though, right? To hide or something? Is that how it works? Because how the fuck would I get past here without that? Unless if I'm, like, over there, when he walks up, he won't see me. This is some shit they got you doing in Resident Evil Village. And by that I mean Resident Evil Requiem. I swear there are Monokumas in these, though, right? Maybe he won't see me if I'm here. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Still not... Fuck! God damn it. You know the drill, people. Hey, we could call it here. I almost want to do, like, one more, though. Like, can I, though? Is it fine? Is it okay if I do, like, one more? I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm sorry. People see a high score and be ready to be the most interesting person in the room by being like, well, actually. I think what it is like a mega high review score for a game that, like, looks a little artsy or, you know, runs at a weird frame rate for artistic purposes, like this game definitely does. It's not something anyone had an agenda behind to push, like, you know, a fandom war or anything. So people see a mega high review score and they just, like, get salty that they assume there must be some reason, some corrupt reason for why it got that. But it's not to say that also that reviewers don't give mega high scores to stupid games sometimes, because they definitely do. And I do think that if you play games and your favorite games of the year are always the highest reviewing games of the year, then it's worth looking at yourself in the mirror over that too. There's gotta be a hidden kid out here. I really feel like we looked around, though. I mean, we'll be able to come back, I guess, right?
It's that arcade machine again.
But I clearly, like, a bunch of outlets loved it, so, and there must be, you know, it just must be good. You know, there must be some good things in there.
Listen for the singing to find the brat.
I think for me personally, and I wonder if this is this might be an interesting question to other people. Have you guys ever imagined, like, I used to do this a lot. Maybe it's because I'm not talented, which sounds terrible. When I was a kid, I used to imagine, like, not just if I made a video game, but I used to imagine, like, working on a video game. I don't know, does anybody else? I do this with music sometimes too. I don't know if anybody else does this. Where, like, I would imagine, like, a game in my head and then, like, imagining myself, like, doing an interview on, like, this game I didn't actually make that doesn't exist. Is that weird, or do other people do that? When I was in, like, high school, a lot of the time I would be, like, on the way to school or bored or something, listening to the radio, and I would imagine that, like, the songs I was hearing would be, like, levels in a game, and how cool it would be to do a game where the level, like, moved with the music almost, and it was like the song was the stage you were playing. I, like, throughout, I don't think, I've always been bad at math, so I always assumed that a career in video games was not something I was going to pursue, or in tech at all. I also don't know how to use the computer, so that's part of it. But like, you know, just as someone who, like, had ideas for things, I would, like, think about that. And so any game there are a number of games that are like that are sort of like a platformer, but it's like a music game platformer type thing. And so anytime there's a game like that, I always, like, even though, again, it has nothing to do with me, I feel like an attachment to it almost. That's how I feel about the game Sayonara Wild Hearts, which this seems, at least to some degree, to be like. That game is a lot more abstract, whereas this is like a coming-of-age story. It feels like a, you know, like a teen movie kind of thing. But when I played Sayonara Wild Hearts, I almost had this feeling of, like, oh, this is the game. Like, what I'm playing right now is the game I am used to imagine existing in high school. And that was why that was, like, such a big thing for me. But so anything that's like that, I'm always like, I don't know, it could be cool. Might be neat. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get around these Monokumas like this. Maybe the kid is on this side? I just don't know, like, I would imagine the singing will get louder the closer you get to the thing. Right? Be over here. I just don't know how to tell. Anybody got any ideas on this? This is such a cute little song. Okay, well, hold on. Well, no, he's always gonna come. He on the other side there, the Monokuma that is walking across the vertical way there, is always going to come down that way. So how will I ever get past both of them? I guess I could have done it just now, like that. He's always gonna... Well, it could happen this time, Zebra. We're doing pretty good. I know it's taken me an entire fucking... This has tanked the productivity of this playthrough. We wasted a lot of time today. We watched one cutscene. But we've been doing good on this run otherwise. Okay, I think I have to do it here. It takes this guy here a really long time to come back. Fuck, what do you mean we got caught? Who saw me? Oh, wait. I see now. It's just the other side. Okay, give me one more edit. There is another hiding spot. It's the other side of there. The Monokuma coming down the way won't see me if I'm on his side that he's coming from. I've got it now. I've got it figured out. I majored in puzzles. I'll have you know. 248. We'll do. We are almost done though. We're wrapping up here. I'm gonna do it one more time. I was also thinking about this because of Zebra's stream. Another thing I did this week is, I know Zebra does this. I know Sizz definitely doesn't do this. I don't know where any of my other Steeners sit on it. I don't do it to this degree, but this week I did. I looked at what I thought the rest of the year might look like for stream games, to the point where I kind of hashed out roughly how many months I thought things would take. The reason being that I have an idea of maybe wanting to do... Well, we talked about this on some playthrough before. I had an idea of wanting to maybe do like a spooky kind of thing for October, which would mean I would need to know that we weren't playing something else in October. So with that in mind, I kind of did a little like draft of what I thought the rest of the year would look like. I figured that this will probably conclude... Now, you might say, Snack, everything takes way longer than you think. You're crazy. But this is chapter 4. I would imagine that this will probably conclude sometime around like late June to July. Where at the beginning of this month, it's definitely not finishing this month, but I think it could finish sometime next month. Especially once I get my 1 A rank on Byakuya's report, and I don't care about that anymore. But so I was thinking like, well, there'll be that. I do have a pretty rough idea of what I want to do on Sundays for at least the next couple games. But I don't have the same type of idea for Friday. Friday, I didn't have any plans after this set in stone. Like, you know, I have ideas about games I do want to play on here on Friday. Oh. Is it one of these? I don't know which is better. Can't get to the other side though now. Right? Okay. It's this one. Fuck! We're saves coming anyway. Yeah, you're right, Sis. I think he's on the other side. I just don't know how I could ever get over there. Because even by the time that guy starts coming up, the other Monokuma's coming down. Maybe it's the one on the right in there, though. It turned yellow, which we've never seen before. Gold means good, right? Yellow means good. But yeah, so I did some hashing out of that. Here is my current predicament. And I'm not letting Zebra take credit for this because he talked about wanting to play Ape Escape on stream today. The thing that I'm having a hard time figuring out for like what games I want to play this year is how to make it so that I'm not playing a bunch of PS1 games in a row. I have high PS1 aspirations for the rest of 2026. Like we could wind up seeing 3 of them, maybe. I want to, and again, it's funny that, because Zebra was talking about this too, I want to get back to retro games, kind of. Which we sort of did with, like, Jet Force Gemini and that. That was, like, a start. But, I feel like through last year, we played a lot of, like, new releases. Maybe I'm just thinking of Donkey Kong. But I want to play some old games on stream.
Is everywhere, isn't it?
But at the same time, I, like, get weird about things where I'm like, yeah, but we can't be doing, like, 2 PS1 games at the same time on Friday and Sunday. Although we totally could.
The Monokuma kid has to be
I
hiding
just don't
here
know if I would
somewhere.
want to do that.
Listen for the singing to find the brat.
But if I had to give my own idea about what I think the rest of the year will look like, I think we'll wind up seeing a good amount of that. I think I've talked about all of the games I want to play on stream already. But I don't know. Other people, like, the thing is, I always have to remember is, like, to me, it's very memorable, but it's because it's my plans. I don't expect everybody else to remember what I've talked about on here or not. Okay, I'm trying this one. Okay, it's neither of these. Does it show me which one it is? Can I save scum this? Could I? Do we think I can make it over here? Because it's gotta be either, it could be like these ones on this side. Is Crash one? Eventually, I would like to play those, but I have not decided on the form I want that to be yet. Because it sounds like it would be a lot of work to buy all 3 of the PlayStation versions of the games. But I also don't want to play the remakes kind of either. That's probably why we haven't already done it. I guess I could buy them on the Cope machine, right? You can do that. That is to me though as tedious as buying the actual physical games and using my upscaler on them. I played when I was playing through the Spyros to refresh my memory for the 2 favorite boys thing that we did. I used my little retro tink on my PS2 to upscale that, and those looked good. I had used the retro tink here and there before. I remember I used it to play FF6 or FF3, I guess, 3 America, when we did the race of that. And I remember being like, I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's making too much of a difference. But those PS1 Spyro games looked clean. Just through that on my just on my normal TV, my crappy TV in the Steiner room.
The Monokuma kid has to be hiding here somewhere. Listen
I had a good experience with that.
Brat.
Be careful.
So we always could
don't
do
get caught.
something like that. So this is not the time. I'll know when the time is. He needs to be almost down the way, and this Monokuma needs to be over here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate owning those, and I'm sure that they're not that expensive to buy. I'm sure I could find them if I got off my ass and did a little retro hunting. It's just that, like, I could also, you know, or just get them on eBay or something, but... You're not loving this comb? Come on, it's the sound of childish wonder. Oh, what about down here, maybe? I wonder if he'll see me if I'm all the way down here. Or fuck, what about over there? Wait, it might have been there, god damn it. Hide me, bestie! Okay, hold on, I think I've got it now. It's here. This is where we have to hide. Okay. This is the final run. We're not doing it again. You can go to bed if you want to. I'm sorry I peeked the mic there. You know on 100 line when Shoma goes, I think that's a funny grunt. I haven't been playing that game as much lately. I've been playing a lot of Chain of Memories, though. I think I'm the furthest in that game. We started a little group playthrough of that on Saturday. I think I talked about that on Sunday, so I won't talk about it too much more. I think I gave a little 10 for 10 on it. I liked that game. I liked it as a kid, even. I always have, I at least think I've always been like, yeah, Chain of Memories is pretty cool. I definitely understand the combat a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean at all compared to as a kid. But I think it really, the combat in that game is really fun in the boss fights. And I think pretty tedious in the mob, like, random enemy fights. That's my take on, like, prolongedly playing Chain of Memories. I think the bosses make a great case for it being a compelling combat system. When you are trading card breaks with your opponent and just like waiting for the perfect time to put your slate down and like use that to move into your next move, I think it feels really cool. It's basically Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is a game based on the foundation of going eh. So so it can be frustrating because your opponents can eh you. But it feels great when you have the upper hand and you can your opponents. And because the game, like, I think is balanced enough that when you're playing it with some degree of skill, it doesn't feel like you just got fucked. I think that is what makes it work, and the boss fights are really fun. I just think that, like, having to play my same deck that I built, like, over and over and over and over again against, like, enemies because I'm grinding for a map card. It's fun for a little bit. I think the map cards are kind of fun, like, in a resource management way. But I was doing some, like, trophy stuff earlier, and it was wearing a little thin. But I'm also pretty far into the game, too, so. But I like it. I think the me of, like, a couple weeks ago, if someone had said they were going to play Chain of Memories, would try to goad people into playing the GBA version. Just because that's how I am. But I don't actually think I believe that. Fuck! What were you over there? Where did he come from?
What are you doing?
Why? I don't think I believe that anymore because this version of the game is cool. The cutscenes are, like, good. When we started the game, I was like, they're all, like, I've played Chain of Memories. All of the plot cutscenes happen in these little white rooms. And it's just, like, exposition back and forth. And I thought that's what the Chain of Memories was going to be like. But it's not really. Like, the cutscenes do still take place in those stupid little rooms. But I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. There's definitely, like, real production value to it as, like, a enhanced version of the game. So I don't know. I like it. It's a cool game. I'm excited to get to the Riku mode. Yeah, it's true. I mean, like there definitely are, especially early on, some scenes of just Sora, Donald, and Goofy like being like, "You mean we might forget our memories?" And like they say that a lot. But I think once you like get into it, it starts moving. And because the levels are GBA sized, I don't know why I'm saying this again because we were talking about this on Sunday, but just to, you know, just for something to talk about here.
There's an arcade machine over there.
The levels are like really quick to get through. Unfortunately, the Disney storylines, which are never the most interesting part of Kingdom Hearts, are very
The Monokuma
condensed.
kid has to be hiding here
Which,
somewhere.
as someone who played
Listen to
Kingdom
the
Hearts
singing to
less
find the
than
brat.
6 months ago, I appreciate that. It might have been... When did we play that? Was it October? Might have been a little longer than that. Less than a year ago. I like that they're very kind of truncated for the sake of the more interesting content. Because none of them are even new. I think the funniest one in Chain of Memories is Maleficent being present in Hollow Bastion, which makes total sense in KH1 because the princesses are all being like they're being kept in Hollow Bastion. But in Chain of Memories, Hollow Bastion, like, Beast and Belle are just there. And then, like, Maleficent strolls in, and they act like Maleficent is, like, the bad guy of Beast and Belle's world. When it's like, she's from Sleeping Beauty, you idiot. Like, why is she... Like, they're you know, it's there's no fucking League of Villains kidnapping princesses in this game. What is Maleficent doing in Hollow Bastion? And why are Beast and Belle here, for that matter? It's just, like, kind of funny. Just because they have to do it the same way that the other games do. Okay, it's this guy I ran into. All right, so I'm safe here now. Like, no one's gonna get me. Let's check out this side. Okay, I think they must be in there. Or in one of these. So I might run over and check this side when he moves over there. We need to be a little bit more wary here, though, because this is closer to where they move around. And I'll get caught if I'm not on my toes. Realistically, I want him to get synced up with this guy who's coming down the way. Are you guys loving this, by the way? For people that thought they knew what was in this game before this playthrough, has this changed your mind at all? Okay, that's doing worse. It's gotta be over there, I think. It's one of these three on this left row. I kinda am vibing with this. I think this game's... If you like Danganronpa, huge caveat there. If you like Danganronpa, I think this game's kind of good. Yes! Yes! It's this one! We did it!
Monokuma's overheated.
I'm doing
Break
it,
them all.
bestie!
No mercy.
Wait, fuck, do I have to kill the Monokumas? How do I get back? Oh my god, there's more? We might have sirened too soon. It gave me the... No, it gave me the okay, though. We've done it. We beat it. Is it just down here? Can I just leave the level from here? Oh. Who doesn't fuck with Toko at all? Wrong.
Welcome.
Alright, there are also, what I learned, there are trophies for upgrading all of the scissors and for buying all of the bling bullets, so I'm gonna just max out oomph here. And we'll get the most expensive bling bullet we can. Erotic. Erotic! My cross to bear? Hey, good one, Comb. We can probably do at least one of those. Guys, we did it. We made it through that. We made it through that fucking area. I'm positive I missed a hidden kid, so I'm gonna save in 2 files here. The Byakuya cum score is still on the table. We haven't fucked up anything that couldn't have been undone yet. We only went like a half an hour over. Anyway, hey, for a session that had 1 cutscene in it, I think this is a pretty fucking good stream, guys. Agree? That whole scene I really liked. It was cool. Jill, like, finally had a good moment. She, like, got to be on screen, be as much of a character as I think she sort of can be. In a positive way, I mean. I liked the little Komaru moment, and Nagito, like, I do agree that, like, he feels like he's a little aura nerfed in this, but he still had there was still some cool stuff with him. I'm glad we, like, got his motivation, and that there was, like, motivation to get... I will go watch Code Geass now. Hell yeah. Next week, I gotta imagine we'll finish this Chapter 4. Because we must be getting into it now. But there might be a whole stream's worth of that left. But that's cool with me, baby. Guys, thank you for watching. Hey, thank you to these 2 followers I got, and Rinslet for the resub. Everybody else for hanging out and watching the game, chatting with me, not blowing up on me when I spent the last, like, hour and a half, including 30 minutes over of the stream doing 1 area. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Was any of this worth it? Find out next week. I'll see you on Sunday for the Beetle thing. Big love. Thanks for coming over. Bye.